Mr. Flat Earth at it again, man. Sheesh. It's turned up about to be some sweet. What's poppin' with it? Hosting debates, Flat Earth versus the globe, though. Let's go. Yeah, man, you can present your best, whatever you want to present and bring to the line. It's Gucci. Let's get it in. Period. Who want to debate? You feel me? You can drop your best spiel when it come to LIGO, how they proclaim to be detecting these gravitational waves. Whatever you want to bring to the line, let's get it in, man. Cause y'all gravity still, cease to exist to this day. Period. Come drop your best spiel, what you got though. Cause yeah, I'm out here talking and pushing that the earth is flat, you know what I'm talking about, all the way, man, on everything though. Straight up, straight like that, and they ain't got nothing they can really come through and refute nor dispute behind that in a real logical, scientific way. Because everything they bring to the table can literally be debunked, man. And it's all the way subjective, you feel me? Argumentative, all the way though. And if that's possible, how can what they saying be all the way 100% factual? I'm just saying, I really want to know though, you know what I'm talking about? Why not? Let's get to the bottom of it though. Instead of just running around listening to what these clowns pushing on the masses and things. We ain't got time for that no more, y'all. You feel me? We ain't about to keep taking in and just playing this nonsensical game that they keep pushing on us, man. We ain't doing this no more, period. Huh? I remember getting potty by Nate yesterday. Nate, I wasn't even live yesterday, Jack. What you talking about? Just making up things, you know what I'm saying, man? But hey, man, you think that happened, you can come on up here and present whatever you think and feel he did. Straight like that. You hear me? Yeah. I ain't no falling off. You feel me? The edge is turned up. What's going on with
So,
it?
so you believe the Earth flat?
Oh, yeah, man. Earth big flat.
All right. So my question to you is: so what if the Earth flat? What happens then? What?
We all need to come together, you know what I'm talking about, man, so we can get unity and things and push these people out the way so we can really get out here and explore the real world.
All right. So give me an incentive why someone would lie that the Earth isn't flat.
It's all about the economy. You know what I'm talking about? People
All
like
right.
here that's in this region of the plains or in this range of the terrain, you know what I'm talking about? They keep everything pumping and going. You feel me? If the people lead, the economy lead. Believe that, man. It's all about their money. This little systematic operation they got going and jumping.
So you believe that they're telling the people is round so they don't try to leave the Earth.
Don't say this though. Period.
Okay. Why? Okay.
Did you
So
not hear what I said?
so if So if the earth was flat potentially and they're worried about people leaving, would you think that at some point there would be people blocking a certain part of the earth that it would be going viral all the time? These people won't leave this part of the earth. They're blocking people from seeing what's on this part. Where is
I was
that?
gonna go viral, you know what I'm talking about? And on top of that, though, they literally, you understand, turn people around out in the open ocean, over the open seas and things, even in the open air spaces. You already know this, man. So what you talking about? So are they not literally and logically, to your understanding, turning
They
people around and stopping people from leaving this little range of the terrains? I mean,
no,
literally, bro, this is really what's going on in society and in actuality and reality, though.
no, they don't do that.
Yeah, they do. You up here lying now, Jack.
Is
Why you
is is
doing that?
is
Are you
one
okay?
place is
Hey,
one
you
place
saying there
they
ain't
do
video? You
the
saying there ain't
places.
video? Gee, you saying there ain't video footage of people been out in the waters and then you know what I'm talking about? A Navy boat pull up or anybody, you know what I'm talking about? Coast Guard, somebody, you feel me, and telling people they got to turn around.
Yeah. Sometimes they're gonna do that because you like
But you just said they're not.
okay, just recently
Hold on,
they
slow
caught a
down. We got to stay on
Chinese air
point here,
flight
man. Hey,
at
stay
one
on
of our
point. Stay
borders.
on point, bro. You just said they're not.
Yeah, but they're not doing that for what you think. They're doing that because they're worried about intruders, invaders, like trying to
That's
come
their
kill us. They
excuse.
have to keep
That's
that
hey,
away from
stay
people.
on point, bro. You feel me? That's their excuse, though. You know what I'm talking about? But in actuality and reality, they stopping people from going to beyond and seeing what's really out there. You understand, man? Period. You feel me? If it was nothing to be seen, what you stopping people for? Why make up these nonsensical maritime laws and all this other nonsensical, irrational, non-logical bullcrap on the people. You're just
All
trying to
right.
stop the people from exploring and seeing what's really going on. That's it.
All right. So say the Earth is flat, right?
You already said that. What you
What
got next, Jack? Prove that it's not. Can you?
like
Can you prove it's not?
what's gonna like? So what if the Earth ain't flat? If the Earth is flat,
We
why
already
do you?
we
Why
already
do
went
you?
over that, brother. Hey, though,
Why,
say though, can you prove it's not?
can you prove it is?
I can by debunking the ball. Is that it? Oh, so I thought though, you know what I'm talking about? Got to make it make real logical sense here. I'm just saying, man. You can't just be coming up here dropping a spiel that you think gonna work for you. It ain't gonna pop like that. For real, for real. It can't prove none of this. Nothing. Nothing. I already answered that question. You gotta keep up with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Period. I'm just saying. I'm making big sense. You just denying it, yo. Talking about all you got is a nut, because it's flying over your head. It's too much for you to grasp and understand. We gonna make it, we gonna make it make sense, though, bruh. You feel me? All I can prove it is by debunking your belief that it's a ball. Straight like that. I can prove Earth is flat by debunking your beliefs that it's a ball. Straight up. I can debunk your space belief. I can debunk your gravity belief. Without y'all space and gravity, all these nonsensical claims they pushed on y'all, you have no ball. You can't survive on a ball if you can't get up here and prove your ball. You can't be living on a ball. You can't get up here and logically prove you're living on a ball. If you come up here and I have any logical argument against what you trying to say, you're done. You're done. You're done. Uh-huh. You cannot answer that. Okay, answer what, bruh? You as a shit fell off leg. Hey man, say man, the edges turned up. The edges are turned up on flat earth, bruh. So that ain't gonna happen, won't happen, don't happen. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it matters a lot if the earth is flat because we all need to unite and get up out of here, Jack. You feel me? People won't believe the end is the endless government lies they tell. I believe it all the way, man. People won't believe endless. The government tells them they ain't gonna believe none of that. Yeah, man, they turned up. You know the dig stand, Jack? Huh? Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, I know it's flat and I can get up out of here and all that. You know what I'm talking about? But I need to help the people. Debate, you get in the box. That's all you gotta do. What you mean? How would you even type that in? Just jump in the box, bruh. You feel me? Nah, gravity don't exist. You can't prove it exists. Yeah. Huh? Somebody send Nate an invite. They like to try to prove gravity through LIGO and things. Somebody send Nate an invite. Hey, where you at, blood? Ah, I got something for you, boy. Oh, my mama, boy, well rested, not tired. Yeah, you want to play? Let's
Whoa,
work. Hey, what's popping with it, bruh?
what's up with it, my boy?
Tell you smart, bro. Mama's
I
dog.
just want to start off by saying you ugly as a motherfucker, and that's on God. But check this out, though. I agree with you, though,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
If
you.
it's
You
flat,
get off my live since you want to come like that, though. You feel me? Trying to make it to one they won't let me get this, huh? Hater. You feel me? If people come on your live talk like that and you leave them up, they won't let you be able to download it so you can post it to your YouTube and stuff. You dig, though, man? So, yeah, you got to get them out the way. Should have came up here correctly. You know you ain't got nothing to say. What's popping with it, man? Keep it 100, Jack. You know you just can't do that. You feel me? Showed your true colors, which is fake and fraudulent. Ain't no real bone in your body, though. Oh, boy. You dig, man. Right, though. I want to know how they making it out into space, y'all, when they can't even make it through the magnetosphere. Yeah, the magnetosphere. Let's check. Let me see. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they keep trying to make it to when it's your picture don't pop up for me, y'all. But you feel me? I got something for it. Yeah, I got something for it. Uh, I'm trying to see if I can flip this bitty. Is this photo flipped? Can y'all see? Can y'all see what's popping with this up here? Or is it turned around? Oh, I know all the way to Earth Flat. I'm from Cali, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, everything big cray. Real though. Mama's though. Hey, is this picture flipped around or can y'all see it clearly though? Do it say magnetos? Oh, it's straight. All right, bet. You feel me? Hey, man, say, man, peep game, though. You gotta dig and stand. Watch this. Now, this come from NASA.gov. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see that? It's from NASA.gov, bruh. You feel me? Now, this is talking about the magnetosphere. Y'all, you under dig and stand? On mama's dog. It's talking about the magnetosphere, man. Hear me out. Now, this ain't the magnetosphere that's on Google. You feel me? No, this ain't that Google magnetosphere you under dig instead where they be talking about it's all due to the sun and all of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This here information about the magnetosphere ain't got nothing to do with no sun, dog. Yeah, this a region of the upper atmosphere extending out thousands of miles, dominated by Earth's magnetic field so that charged particles are trapped in it. Region of the upper atmosphere extending out thousands of miles, man, dominated by Earth's magnetic field, so that charged particles are trapped in it. Okay, let's get to it then. You wanna dig it? Let's break this down. A spaceship is nothing but a giant molecule, which has nothing but charged particles running all through it. So if a spaceship is a giant molecule, which is basically a giant charged particle, how the heck did it get through this region of the upper atmosphere? How did they ever make it out into space, man? What's popping with this though? Oh wait, is that why every time we see them when they saying they going out in space, we see that rocket grinding against this, region of the upper atmosphere and it can't penetrate through though? Is that what's going on, bro? Y'all. So why they not teaching and pumping this on the masses? Why people ain't learning this in school and things? Why is this got to? Why does this has to be hidden information and you gotta find it on your own? Come on, dog. Y'all out here saying the Earth's a ball? Oh, it is. Yeah, really. But this here, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, traps all charges of particles. You know what I'm talking about? That means zero energy. You know what I'm talking about? Because zero energy is actually energy. You just don't have enough energy to put out amongst anything. You feel me? So even zero energy will get trapped in this here region of the upper atmosphere. So what's going on, bro? Y'all really out here or something? You feel me? Just non-logical, irrational nonsense. Like what's popping? What's up with it?
Hello.
What's up with it?
Hey, is every particle a charged particle?
Everything has energy flowing through it, right?
Right, but when you're talking about charged particle, is
Yeah.
every particle charged?
Do atoms flow through everything or no?
Well, atoms and charged particles, like you're describing two different things. What is
Do
a charged
atoms flow
particle to
through
you?
everything, sir?
Atoms, I mean, everything is made up of atoms.
Do atoms not have charges? Do atoms not hold energy?
Well, a charged particle is called a charged particle because of
Sir,
overabundance of electrons.
sir, right. And
Right.
what's inside of an electron? Atoms. But so if atoms hold energy, which is within everything, how did anything which atoms are within escape up out of here? You did go ahead and get scientifically and logically go on and break that down for us, man. You feel me,
Not
man?
all of them are charged.
Yeah, once again, if atoms flow through everything, which is yeah, charging everything, how did anything escape up out of here? Go ahead.
Are you asking like, is water wet? Is this that type of question?
Once again, like I don't understand. See, I'm just here to prove GLOOBERS have no logic. So if atoms flow through everything and they literally hold a charge themselves, man, how can any and everything, anything, make it up out of this
And
region of the upper atmosphere where all charged particles get trapped in it?
so you are made up of atoms, right?
Right? Everything
It,
is, right?
hold on. Okay, so is water also made up of atoms?
Everything, right?
Can you go through water?
Do static electricity flow?
Can you go through water?
Is water an energetic field?
It's not a charged particle.
Once again, sir, though, is water this region of the upper atmosphere where all charged particles get trapped in it?
What? No. What?
Right. So what are you even talking about? What's your point?
We're talking about moving through space.
Right. We're talking about moving through the magnetosphere, which is not water.
Through space. And you're saying everything is a charged
Talking about the
particle, and that's not true.
magnetosphere, not space. You haven't made it to space yet because you ain't made it through the magnetosphere. You can't sign. You haven't gave us a scientific,
So,
logical
wait a
explanation
minute.
about how they made it through the magnetosphere, region of the upper
So,
atmosphere extending out thousands of miles, where all charged particles get trapped in it. So go ahead, man.
but you don't have an understanding of what a charge. Well, let me ask you this before I assume. To
Atoms
you,
hold
what is
charges
a
and they flow
charged
through
particle?
everything once again. So come on,
To
bro.
you, what is a charged particle?
Once again, bro. Atoms hold charges and they flow through everything.
So you're saying
Yeah.
every atom is a charged particle to you?
I'm saying everything is charged. Nothing can escape.
Okay,
That's what I'm
then you
saying.
have a misunderstanding of what a charged
Sounds
particle is.
good. So you just up here denying, saying, atoms don't hold
Because
energy.
you choose to believe that there is a magnetosphere, which is something that science has told you, but you don't believe what we can do to go beyond that.
This is on NASA. This is NASA. No, see what they taught you and told you about the
So
magnetosphere
NASA,
is
so
on
you're on a
Google.
NASA page
1
where
second.
they're telling you
Hey, 1 second. But
what,
what they taught you about the magnetosphere is on Google. This here is on NASA.gov. Totally different. You know, this Nikola
so
Tesla
you
work.
believe NASA.
This is Nikolai Tesla work. You know what I'm talking about? That they try to keep hid from the people and things, man. But anyway, you feel
So
me?
you believe NASA.
Once again, it's Nikolai Tesla work. Keep up, brother. But anyway, man, hey, this is a region of the upper atmosphere extending out 1,000 miles. You know, where all charged particles get trapped in. Atoms hold energy. So how can anything that holds energy charge? Any charge? You understand?
Is the sun outside of the magnetosphere?
It's within. Yeah.
And so it's inside the magnetosphere. The sun
Yeah, a
is
lot
inside.
smaller than what they taught you.
How hot is the sun?
Come again?
How hot is the sun?
How hot? What? Can't nobody
Yes.
get that close to really know. What you talking about, bro?
Wait a minute. We can't get that close. We can reach the sun. If the sun is under the magnetosphere, we can reach the sun.
Oh, okay. So I want you to get as close as you can and tell us how hot it is.
No, you're the one that says that we can't go beyond the magnetosphere, but somehow the sun is under the magnetosphere.
Exactly, because it's a lot smaller than what they
So then we
told
would
you.
be able to reach the sun.
Go, I want you to get as close as you can to that extremely hot ball.
I don't think the sun is that close.
Listen, we just want you to go get as close as you can to that extremely hot ball, and then you come back and tell us how hot it is, okay?
Do you think the moon is under the magnetosphere?
Of course, sir. How did anybody
So
make it
can
out?
we get to the moon?
And on top of that, do you know science literally says particles of and from our atmosphere literally stretches out to the moon surface? What does that tell you, sir?
Okay, so we can get to the moon.
The moon's in your local atmosphere. That's what that tells you. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so if we can get to the moon, why can't we go beyond the moon? Because you're saying that no particles can make it out.
Come again? You say they can go beyond
You're
the
saying
moon?
no particles can make it out of the magnetosphere, right?
Or
How do
nothing,
we see
nor can
stars?
anything come in.
How do we see stars?
Oh, they're within this energy, the energy
So
field. They're elements,
the stars
actually.
are inside the
Elements.
magnetosphere.
Yeah, they're elements, though, from the earth. That's all it really is. That got pushed up into the energy field.
So when I see Saturn through my telescope, that's Saturn is inside our magnetosphere?
No, that's really it's not even what you really think and believe, because this ain't even a real sky that you seeing at night, though. It's a man-made constructed energy grid.
So
But
it's a
anyway,
fake sky.
yeah, this one is. You know what I'm talking about? On Mama's dog.
So
The
if
gray
it's
dome is beyond.
wait, hold up. Let me ask you this, and this is a serious question, just so we know, because I tend to take people seriously. Do you smoke weed?
Hey, though, can you prove anything about your ball instead of trying to drop ad
Before we
hominem?
run off,
Your ad hominem ain't gonna prove nothing.
I just want to know. I just want to know
That
how
ad
serious
hominem
I
don't
can
prove
take you.
nothing.
I just want to know how serious I can take you, my
I
man.
want to
Listen,
see if you can prove
no
they made it
judgment,
through the magnetosphere.
no
Nobody should
judgment.
ever take you
I just
serious.
want to
All
know.
you do is drop ad
Do
hominems
you?
and try to drop slurs and attack people
I
in any
get
type
you.
of way that you can and try to make someone look bad because you ain't got nothing.
No, because you're saying that it's all fake.
Can you prove it's not then?
Can I prove that what that
What,
the moon isn't fake?
do you do drugs? Because you can't prove it's not fake, but you trying to make it seem as if it. What I'm saying is fake. Is it you
Because
that's on
you
drugs?
just made a statement. You just made a statement that everything that we observe
Can you
is
prove it's not
fake.
though? Can you prove it's not?
What?
That's the
That's
point.
not
It
how this
don't matter
works.
about your
That's not how this
feelings.
works. I
Your
don't just make a
feelings don't
statement
matter.
and then
Hey,
tell you to disprove it. That's not how this works.
you
If I
should
make a
be able
positive
to. What do
statement,
you mean? That's how I go in life. This is what we literally are set up upon to prove how our reality and everything work, bro. What do you mean? You're not
you
making
can't just make
sense.
a statement and
Your
then say, "Can
feelings.
you prove
I'm
it's
not about to
not?"
keep arguing with you, bro. I ain't doing that. You know, dig and stand. I like to talk to me, and I
Your
like to have
afro
real,
is fake. You're
masculine
actually bald. Can you
conversations.
prove
I'm
that it's
feeling too
not?
much feminine energy here. But anyway, though, blood. Straight up, I'm gonna tell you like this though. You can't prove nothing I'm saying to be wrong. So what you saying don't even ain't getting nowhere. You ain't making no points. You ain't doing nothing
You
for
don't even
yourself.
believe in
Keep it honest.
physics. How can I prove it to you?
You don't, bro. You ain't have no physics. Your math ain't mathing when it comes to
You
reality. So what's
you're
popping?
saying that the sun is inside the
Can you
dome
prove it
of Earth.
isn't? Prove it isn't. Just do that. Don't get in your
It's not
feelings.
even a
Don't get in your
there's
feelings. Prove it isn't. Come on.
prove that so if the sun was as close as you claim, we would have
Uh,
been fried,
Once
which I
again,
think
it's a
you might
lot.
already be fried, but
Once again, it's a
all of the
lot
rest of us would
smaller
be
than what they
fried.
taught and told you in school. So that debunks that little nonsensical claim.
Wait,
Go ahead.
who
What else you
told
got?
you? Who told you that the
Hey,
sun
go
was this
ahead,
close?
bro. What else you got?
Wait, who told you? If you're saying
It's
that
more people that want to
school and
debate.
stuff
It seems
told
as if you
me,
don't know how to keep this
who
going in a
told
real
you that the
logical
sun
sense
was
and
that
things. You know what
close?
I'm talking about? Have you ever looked into any flat Earth model? Like, do you know anything?
Yes, I have,
Oh,
and
so
it
you
doesn't
should
make
know that
sense.
then. So what are you talking about?
So who told you that the sun was
You
that
ain't
close?
saying nothing, bro. I'm gonna move on to the next guest. You know,
Who's
dig and
told
saying,
you? Wait, you're not being
bro,
fair. You're
we
not being
what? I'm
fair.
not being fair. What are you serious? Gotta make it make sense. You ain't never seen a flat Earth model. What?
How you doing, sir?
What's happening with it, man?
Oh, not too bad. So you believe the Earth is flat? Now you believe
Yeah.
it's a disk or
Yeah, I
a?
mean, yeah, I do all the way. You know what I'm talking about, 100%, man. You hear me? You know, because can't nobody prove gravity. Can't nobody prove they made it up out of here. None of that type of stuff. You feel me?
I can prove gravity in front of you.
In front of, oh, go ahead. You should go
Yeah.
ahead,
Okay.
man. You feel me?
Just a second.
But yeah,
Just a moment. Let me go ahead and
yeah,
turn my camera on.
go ahead, man.
Okay. Okay. See this?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, how did they make that?
There.
How did they construct that? How was that constructed? How was it made?
It's made of several things: of plastics and metals and glass.
Where do they get the materials from, sir?
They dig it out of the ground.
Right. Do you know the Earth is a giant magnet itself?
Okay.
So that right there, man, that what you was just holding your hand, the other day, your stand is constructed of elements from the magnetic Earth itself. So you know what's gonna happen when you drop that out your hand? It's gonna literally
Okay.
fall down toward where it's
Oh,
attracted
okay.
to, which is
Well,
the magnetic
in
Earth.
that
You
case,
understand what I'm
look at
saying
this.
here, dude? Hey, man.
This is a pillow. It is non-magnetic.
So they say, you know what I'm talking about, but we got to really make it make sense here today. You know, hey, there's magnetic properties that they still have yet to present to the masses and things. You know what I'm saying, man? They go pick up magnetic elements beyond the ice wall and bring them back and drop them in the upper atmosphere and say it was a meteorite, dog. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man, say, man. So this is how they really manipulating and playing this game on the masses and things. You feel me? They trying to say they detecting a gravitational wave. Ain't no gravitational wave. It's just a magnetic wave. They have yet to to motherfucking present to the people and tell the people the truth behind, you know, the digging thing. Because due to the lack of technology that we have yet here today, how do we not know that they ain't really seeing and detecting a magnetic wave? You know what I'm talking about? That they have yet to truly have understanding behind. Period, man. So, due to that logical fact and the fact they ain't made it out of the magnetosphere to prove that a black hole truly exists, which is what their claim behind where gravity is literally coming from. This is where gravity exerts its energy through how because they claim a black hole being space and time, but on top of all of this, y'all have yet to prove any of that.
Okay,
So,
so you also realize that magnets work on certain materials, not
right,
all
but
materials.
so they say, but man, they holding back a lot of different and all type of other type of magnetic materials from the masses and the people in this region of the plains of terrains. But yet, they can literally say a meteorite fell from proclaimed to be space, and it holds magnetic elements that they have yet to learn about, man. So, literally, due to the limited technology that the people have here yet today, how do we truly know that they ain't seeing a magnetic wave and they out here just trying to claim that it's some gravity thing? You
Okay,
feel me,
so
man?
you realize we've been to space, right?
So they say, but how did they make it through the magnetosphere, a region of the upper atmosphere where all charged particles get trapped in it?
Rocket.
The rocket is constructed of charged particles. How did it make it through? You gotta start thinking critically, dude.
Rocket.
You breaking up, G.
I'm seeing very
You breaking up, G. I'm gonna let the next guest up. Be careful out there, man. You feel me? What's popping with it? Yeah.
Mylar.
What's happening with it, man? What you say?
Mylar.
You said liar, lie. What'd you say?
Mylar.
I don't know what.
Mylar.
Yeah. Anyway, what's popping?
Do you know what that is?
Nothing. That's gonna help
You
you.
don't? You
Ain't
don't
gonna
know what
help you.
Mylar is?
It ain't gonna help you.
Ain't gonna help? Do you know what Mylar is?
It ain't gonna help you. Explain
It
what it
ain't
is
gonna
for the
help
people.
me. Mylar. Do you know what Mylar is?
It ain't gonna help you. What? What? Go ahead. What's your point? Tell your
That's how
point
you get
behind it.
through. That's how you get through. That's how it blocks the effects. That's how you get
Scientifically,
through.
logically, break it down. Elaborate. Go ahead, man.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Weren't
Elaborate.
you listening?
Elaborate for the people
Weren't
that's
you
watching
listening?
that don't know what you
I
said.
can't even believe you would
Hey,
invite me
hey,
on and then not even
elaborate. Break
listen.
it down for the people
You'd
that's
let me
watching
on and
that
not
don't
even
understand
listen.
what you
That's rude.
said, or
That's
you
fucking
up here
rude.
with nothing.
That's rude.
You ain't
I
got
can't
nothing.
believe you. I can't believe you would do that.
So you ain't gonna break it down for the people that don't understand what Mylar is, though.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay. How did you come up with this character?
Hey man, say man, are you gonna break it
How'd
down
you
for
come
the
up with this
people or what?
character?
Cause you big dud.
Did you ever see the other guys? Did you ever
Jeez.
see the other guys with Mark Wahlberg?
Hey, are you gonna explain Mylar blood for the people that don't know what Mylar are? What's
Did you
happening?
ever see the other guys with Mark Wahlberg?
Thought so. You ain't
And
got nothing,
there's
bro.
the
You
running
feel me?
joke
Y'all big
in
dud
the
on
movie.
knowledge though. You feel me? I just destroyed their little LIGO claim. Now they wait, what? Oh my god, he just I can't believe this. They thought Nate did something the other day when I was highly exhausted on this thing. Nate, where you at? Pull back up, man. You in the digger stand, they need you out here. Oh wait. I'ma just give you the work anyway, Skeet out, you feel me? What's
So,
poppin' with it?
hey, what's up?
Huh?
So, there's material that can withstand the magnetosphere.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
Is
Because
that
like the
material not
previous chat was saying that
sir?
the person was saying
One
that
second,
not
slow
all
down. Let's
magnets.
take it part for part, man. You know what I'm
Okay, I
talking about?
am.
Come
So
on, man.
the previous
Anyway,
person
hey,
said all
slow down, brother. You
magnets.
just said something that we need to address. You just said there's material that can make it through.
Okay, let me give some
Let
backstory. Some
no slow.
magnets
Hey,
don't
hey,
always
hey.
react.
Tired of you weirdos. I don't know what's wrong with you people, bro. Anyway, say man, hey man, you need to break down and give us a logical understanding, scientific
Oh, sorry.
explanation of how and
You
what
couldn't hear me?
material can actually make it through though. You understand? Because every material that's here on this face of this you know what I'm talking about, flat plane of terrains, man,
No, to
hold
a magnet, there's a
absolute
positive
whole
and a
energy,
negative.
man.
So
Stop
like
talking while I'm talking before I
positive.
just drop you, bro. You
Okay,
understand?
I'll
Because
stop.
you didn't come up
Well,
logic.
you're asking me
You just
questions.
came up and made an explanation, just made a statement with no logical sense
It
behind
is
it. But
logic.
we're gonna make it
Just
make
because
sense
you don't
today.
understand it doesn't mean it's not logical. I'm
No,
trying to explain it.
you didn't, huh? You didn't give us no real
So like
material that can make
not
it
all
through.
material reacts with magnets. That's why we make it through the magnetosphere because we have material that can go through it.
It's not about magnetic.
Because think about it. Why do some
Okay, you
meteors
said,
go through the
hey,
atmosphere?
it's not about
Because they're bigger
magnetic.
and then they get smaller because they get destroyed mostly. So but we have material that's strong enough to go through the magnetosphere.
Sounds good,
when
brother.
we.
All material though. We gotta make it make sense once again.
So I
All
don't know if Mylar is
material.
what he's
Stop
talking
talking,
about, but
bruh.
there
What are
is
you
some
doing?
material.
Hey, bruh, stop talking before I just kick you off. You know you ain't got nothing. What you
I
scared of?
do.
What you scared for? Then why you
What are
scared to
you
let me
scared
speak?
of?
Why you scared to let me speak?
Okay, speak.
Thought so. That's what I thought. Yeah, I did. Hey, man, say, man, this ain't about nothing about being magnetic, trying to make it through this upper region of the atmosphere. What are you talking about, brother? This is literally about charged particles being trapped in this region of the upper atmosphere. So since you're trying to say there is material that can
So
make it through, material, that any
most
material that
things
comes
are
from
want
the
to be
earth,
at a
I'm
neutral
still
state.
talking, boy.
That's
Close
all
your
you've
mouth,
been
my
doing is
boy. Since you want
talking.
to act
You
like
need
a
to close your
child and you
mouth.
need to be
That's all you do
guided.
is talk. You
You
don't
feel
make
me?
any sense, boy.
Say though, be quiet before you get dropped though. I know you scared and mad, you getting defeated. But yeah, man, anything, any material that come from Earth holds a
You just keep
charge.
talking. You're afraid
So
of
how
getting
did your
defeated
material make it through?
because most things want to be at a neutral state. That's why things don't react with
Zero
magnetics.
energy has a charge, sir. Do you understand this?
No. Do you
Zero
understand how
energy
atoms work and
has a
how they
charge.
interact? Things want to
Not
be
even,
at a neutral state.
dude, stop talking when I'm speaking. You hear me?
You don't
Zero
allow
energy.
anyone else to speak. That's all you do is run
You
your
ain't
mouth.
saying nothing intelligent.
I
Logic.
am. You're
You
not
ain't,
saying anything intelligent. You
bruh.
just based your earth on a
Hey,
pancake
stop
platter and that's
talking, bro.
it. And then
Stop talking. Zero
so
energy
so if
holds a
there's no
charge.
gravity, when the ice walls melt, where's the water gonna go?
Zero energy holds a charge. You know what I'm talking about? So every and anything holds energy. It says literally, man, all charged particles are trapped in it. Anything that has atoms flowing through it is a charged particle. Atoms flow through everything. Do you understand this? Everything. There's nothing on the planes of terrain. Atoms aren't aligned in, man. You understand? So this sense, that's the only reason why dude kept trying to talk, because he knew he was wrong. We do have we do have material that can make it through. What material then? Quit just talking. We don't want to hear you monologue about nothingness. We want to hear the material. You understand, man? Because everything's charged. You feel me? Everything. What is this material? You ain't got no material. You can't get to the material. You won't drop the material. You know what I'm talking about? Just keep talking because he know he has nothing. None of them do. Y'all done. The globe is done. I don't see this. I don't know why you back, bruh. What you coming back for? Ain't none of y'all gonna be able to prove the earth's a ball. My mama, ain't nobody gonna be able to beat me. Promise you this. None of y'all be able to beat me, bruh. Straight like that. None of y'all be able to beat me, man. Where the gloobers at? Don't be scared now. Yeah.
You got a
You
bunch of
laughing for?
random people coming up in here getting up in your shit in it. What up, yo?
Oh, what's popping with you, G?
They come in here attacking your shit in it.
Yeah, man. They be trying to come up here
It's
trying to act as if
crazy.
you know what I'm talking about when I'm saying they really true with things, but they know it is all the way, and they
They
actually
really
don't got
thought
no
they
argument.
they they throw out their shit and they ain't never even been out. They even try to damn go do nothing. Even looked into it.
They don't even know what to say. They just saying whatever they can, whatever come to mind. They just mad. That's really what it is. You
They
know what I'm
reciting,
talking about?
they reciting what the man put in the book, man.
Man, and then look, I'm about to hit them with my spiel about the Most High. That's gonna really get them, riled up. Ooh, ooh, we on mamas, G. Why? Oh my gosh. They get so mad
Real
when I
thing,
do
man.
this,
I'm about to
boy. They
dip
be,
out, man.
watch how the box about to go yoink, and box about to go donkey once I do this one. You feel me? Box about to
Real
just
thing.
go. Box about to
Real
go,
thing.
yeah, right? You feel me, man? Hey, look, watch this, G. Watch this. Hey, globalist. Those that don't believe that there is a Lord Supreme, the Most High being. You know what I'm talking about, man? Hey, man, say, man, I want to know. How can y'all follow behind signs which has never and has yet to create anything that comes naturally from the earth, though? You understand what that science
Oh
made
God,
for
you got
y'all to
all
be
these pills and
believing in
shit.
it? You
You got
hear
all these
me?
pills, pharmaceuticals,
What that science
all the
made for y'all to
medicines.
be believing in it. Hey, though, say, though, man, y'all science literally make things that
Look at
behind.
that's magic. That's
They make
magic.
things behind and off and from what Lord Supreme already created, man. Do you understand this here? Yeah. They make things from his creations. You hear me? And then they get out there and observe his creations with the things they made with from things he already created. How can y'all deny the creator's existence when science is literally running around here using the creator's creations to make things and then observing what he's created? We got to make it make real logical sense, man. Y'all, they just want to try to hide the existence of the Most High, but we got to make it make sense behind everything when you become the science. What has science created that naturally comes from Earth?
Bro, it's
Or
the big
anybody can
question, bro.
stand behind it.
It 2023, you can't even go to Antarctica for free. Fuck you
Let's
talking
do
about?
any of that. You know?
Niggas want you to turn around, nigga. Come on now.
Yeah, you go to
Come
the
on now.
edge. That's all you get. They take you to the edge and they bring you back for $10,000, $84,000,
Yeah,
74,000.
they walk 2 feet just like I walk 2 feet.
Yeah,
Why can't I go walk everywhere for
yeah.
free? Fuck you
Hey, and
talking
the
about?
Gloobers, you can go to Antarctica. What? What? You ain't about to tell you ain't about to play me. What you hollering, man? You talking 10 bands just for nothing? You got me twisted, bruh. Nah, you got me twisted. Look at the box. The
People.
box done
I
just
don't know
look. The
what type of
box
people.
on
I
one
bet
now, man.
scientists,
They want to talk
biologists,
now, man.
geologists. You ain't got no type of probably fucking pursuing something with the earth. You probably not in Antarctica or electrician work. They probably got power out there. You ain't out there. Not a regular civilian. Not no 9 to 5 nigga. Ain't no in Antarctica. So you got to think about it now.
Man, they ain't about to. You got to be a top. What they
Yeah.
claim a world profound lead top scientist to just be able to really go over to Antarctica and explore. You can't really even explore it in. You know, they even have them stationed. They can only see and go so far.
Oh God.
For real. But look, here
Shit.
I'm gonna let the next guest up. Let's get these bloopers in here. Let's keep these debates going.
All
Period.
right.
You be careful out there, man. Peace, love, and harmony to you. For real.
You too. Yep.
Appreciate it, bro. Let's go though. Yeah. What's happening? What they talking about? Yeah.
Can I prove gravity to you?
Oh, go ahead, man. You can try.
All right, so you know how black holes work, right?
Yeah, so they say, but who made it through the magnetosphere to actually prove that they exist, man?
Um, like there's like literally like material that makes it go through.
And
What you
what
talking about?
material is that? Because all material holds charges, sir. So in this certain region of the upper atmosphere, dig and stand, all charged particles, sir, are trapped in it. So what material can make it through that holds actual atoms and, energy?
Mylar.
Is Marlar not constructed from the earth, sir, and the atoms don't run through
No,
it?
it's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's
Right.
made
So how did they
from the
get
lab.
Mylar?
They got it from combining two elements
From where?
from the earth.
Did I not just ask you, is Mylar not constructed from elements of the earth?
Right, right. But like, if you combine two elements, is it not from the earth though?
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
troll.
No,
Are
I'm not
them
trolling. I'm not
elements
trolling.
from the earth, troll, or no troll?
All right. I mean, if you think so, I'm only saying facts.
I mean, I'm just saying though, bro, because you ain't making no sense. Like,
Can I
you
make another
literally
point though?
said they come from the earth, and I said before you even said they come from the earth, they come from the earth. It's like, what you doing though? You feel me? You good, bro? All right, thought so. You feel me? You feel me? We gotta make it make sense though. You understand? What I was telling them, that my law ain't gonna go ahead. You did? Yeah. My law ain't gonna help you. Try to tell y'all, bro, y'all can't mess with me. You feel me? I'm him, man. Champ. Can't tell me nothing about the what when it comes to the, you feel me? Come to the earth, bro. No, stop playing with me, bro. Y'all gravity is nothing. It don't exist. You feel me? It's a fallacy. It's a claim, man. That's all it is. It's a theory still to this day. Black holes are theoretical concepts, man. So what we y'all what we getting at here. Period, though. We gotta make it make real sensey, bobo. Yeah. What's happening? Titanium come from Earth. Are you okay, sir? Troll, are you good? Troll, you still in here? Let me come on up, Troll. You know, Troll,
Okay.
titanium come from Earth. Troll, what
How,
y'all
how do
say?
you how do you how do you explain how do you explain sorry, I'm getting some feedback.
You sound clear to me.
Okay,
I
I'll
do.
just talk. How do you explain like meteorites coming into the earth
Oh, you know, man,
if nothing can withstand?
they just dropping giant coils and magnetic elements from beyond the ice wall, you know, dig and stand a region from regions that the people in this region of the plains of terrains have yet to learn about. You feel me, man? So they go out here, man, they find magnetic elements that people don't know about that's here, bring them up over into the upper atmosphere. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you know, bring them up over here, man. Drop it from the upper atmosphere things. You feel me, man? This is why I tell y'all to this day, it ain't gravity you have to dig and stand, man. It's big magnetics, man. Yeah, man, all the way, though. You have to dig, dog. What's popping with it, bro? You feel me? But anyway, man, hey, man, say, man, to this day, though, you know, I'm digging stand too, to the lack of technology that they have right here and pumping on the masses and things, we have yet to really detect everything that is behind Earth's magnetic, yeah, toroidal, oscillating field. You feel me? The lack of technology to this day, we don't know everything. How do we not know truly and actually that they not detecting the magnetic wave that they claiming to be gravitational? You know what I'm talking about though? Because the technology is limited. And they ain't letting us go beyond the walls and really see everything and see what's really going on and shit. You feel me? So we don't know there's actually more magnetic elements that they ain't teaching the masses. We don't though. Just gotta trust the science. Period. What's up with it?
Hey,
I'm
how
here,
are
Amos.
you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. So, I just have a few questions. Like, first, why would scientists need to lie about flat Earth? Why would
Well,
they
it's
lie
not
and say,
scientists, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of people just took a job in the digging stand. They didn't know what was going on. Yeah, this here game that's being pressed and pushed on the masses is really coming from a higher level though. They just Ponzi pawns that's in the yeah man in the way and things. They don't know what's going on though. That's truthfully what's happening behind the sheets and the clouds and everything that they don't want people to know. But go ahead though.
so, but like, because I love conspiracies, but for a conspiracy to work, there has to be a reason why there's a cover up. So,
Did you
what
not
is the
just hear what I said though?
you said that they may not know, but somebody knows. Like these people that say that they're going to the moon and that they say that they're going
Miss,
to outer space, that they say that
miss,
they're seeing meteors, they would know that they were lying. So why would they
miss.
lie to us?
Miss, people that work at Area 51, do they not work in secluded areas or do they know everything that's going on there?
Okay, so let's talk about the magnetosphere
Answer the
that you were
question,
talking.
Miss. Miss, answer the question.
So there's a variety. There's people that know what's going on for sure. Like everybody that
That
works
wasn't
at
the
Area
question, Miss.
50.
Miss, that wasn't the question. Is there people that work at Area 51, Miss, that are secluded to you know, stationed in certain areas and not allowed to just move around freely and roam Area 51? So they don't know and learn everything that's going on. Is this right and true, Miss?
As far as everything, as in the totality of everything, of course, but they would know
All
whether or
right.
not our
So
Earth
it
is
is safe
flat
to
or
say.
round.
So behind that, you know, due to the fact that we actually know that to be a fact, it is literally safe to say a lot of scientists do not actually know the truth behind everything and what's truly going on. They're just doing their job.
Yeah, but you're still speaking to a major cover up. I mean, you're not speaking to some people that just are accidentally misleading people because they've been led astray. You are speaking of a massive cover up. And I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out what would be the intention or purpose behind that cover up.
Oh, it's all about keeping their economy going. You know what I'm talking about? If everybody actually knew there was actually more land beyond here and people can live totally different, do you think people would really want to stay here? No, it's all about controlling this here region, keeping everybody locked in, to keep the economy thriving and pumping the way that they see fit. If you don't, then if they don't, what you think gonna happen? They're gonna leave here, and everything that they see and love, precious, if they find to be precious and keep to them dearly, it's gonna wither away because ain't gonna
I
be
don't think
nobody here
anybody
working
cares
to
that
keep the
much.
money system
But I
going.
don't I don't think anybody cares so much about the earth being flat or round or globe. I don't think that it would like really shatter anybody's existence if the earth was flat versus if it was a globe. So I just can't
Well,
I don't understand the logic behind that.
I hear you though. You feel me? I hear your little slur, but anyway, man, I feel like you're under dig and stand. If people don't know what's going on beneath their feet, they don't need to be speaking about anything. Period. Straight like that. That's just me. Because you got to
Okay, so
start. You
let's
got to
talk
start from
about
the
the
bottom. I'm still talking though. I'm still talking. You got to start from the bottom up. You understand the dig? So if you ain't doing that, what you doing though? Ain't no need to be trying to take a hop and a skip. You dig? Because when you come in from a baby, you got to crawl before you walk. So if you don't know what's going on beneath your feet where you're standing and things, don't even talk to me. You don't even sound intelligent nor logically on track with anything. Keeping it 100 though. So what you talking about?
Okay, so
Yeah.
as far as the magneto sphere that you were talking about and how could things exit it, but so also steel is able to get through magnetic charges, right? And
Okay.
rockets are made of steel,
Does steel
correct?
not come from Earth?
Of course, steel comes from Earth. How does that like
Right. So
negate
atoms
what
run through steel.
atoms do run through steel, but they are negate like
So
the
they're
atom. Hold on, the
charged.
atoms are insulated. Hold on, because you're asking a question. So the
One
atoms are
second, man.
insulated.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no.
Go ahead.
The atoms that are charged
Mm-hmm.
are insulated through the
Mm-hmm.
steel and through the other materials. There's like titanium. There's other
Mm-hmm.
materials also, and so with these atoms being
Miss.
insulated, they're not affected by the magnetosphere,
Hey,
and the
miss.
atoms don't affect each other because of the insulation.
We get it. We got it. Hey, ain't no insulation that can stop anything that's right here on the earth. The insulation you trying to go and boast behind it literally comes from the earth itself, and it's energetic. You understand? So that itself will get trapped into this certain region of the upper atmosphere. You got to make it all make logical sense before you just come up there making claims. I'm just saying, man, on everything. You feel me? Because
No, that's not true because you
atoms.
can take two magnets. So I can take two magnets, right? Like two
Yeah, we're
balls
not
of
talking about
magnets.
magnets. We're
Hold on,
talking about a region of the upper atmosphere where
we're
all
right.
energy is trapped in.
We're
That's
talking
what we're
about
talking about.
we're talking about a region of the atmosphere that traps things through magnets and through particles.
No, not through
That's the way that
magnets.
magnets work. Yes,
Slow
that's the way that
down, miss.
magnets
Slow
work.
down. Slow down. It's not about magnets. I don't know what you're talking about. It's about energy. Energy. Quit implying
Which is
unnecessary
what
things.
magnets are. So if I take, hold on, I'm trying to explain this like on a lower level. So if I take two magnets,
We don't
okay,
need it on a lower level. We need it on the real exact level. You understand? Because we above all of that, man. It ain't about magnetics. You dig? I mean, yeah, we all know magnets hold energy, but what's going on in the upper atmosphere is an energy field. You feel me? It's emitted due to Earth's magnetic field. Yeah. But this energy field, the real point behind it is the fact that all charged energy get trapped within it. It don't matter
okay,
what kind, it don't matter what it is. It come from Earth, it holds a charge, it's going to get trapped.
okay. So
That's the
you've been
point.
to the ocean, right? Like you live in California. You said so. You've been to
Of
the ocean.
course.
So when you go to the beach, do you not see the horizon curve?
What? You ain't never seen no horizon curve. And hey, you want to know what's going on? Actually, when they try to proclaim a ship is going, over the curvature of the Earth and is disappearing from the bottom up,
No, I'm not. I'm saying when you see the curve of the earth, like when you're
there
standing there and
is
you
no
take a
curve,
picture.
miss.
There, hold on. So actually, I do landscape photography, and there definitely is a curve because if I don't
Hey,
fix that curve on the, hold on. If I don't fix the curve on the horizon, it is not straight. It'll be like crooked, and I have to actually fix that in Photoshop. So, what would be the curve of the earth if we're not on like a round
Miss, Miss,
ball?
people can go stand on the shoreline themselves and they will see a flat horizon. Everyone sees a flat horizon. Why are you
No,
lying?
absolutely. Google it
How
right
do
now.
theodolites? How do theodolites work?
Google right now, just Google
Miss, how
ocean.
do
Look at
theodolites
some
work? You
images.
said you're a surveyor. Miss, how do
I didn't
theodolites
say I
work?
was a, no, I didn't say server. I said photographer.
Well,
Photographer.
photographer. Oh, okay. Girl, listen, man. Hey, man, say, man. You can literally get out there and just look. The horizon is flat. So
No, the
Or
horizon is not
what
flat. I'm saying you
what
can
is?
see pictures right
And you
now of the
said you had
horizon,
that.
or you can go tonight when you, or whatever time it
We
is.
know
You
this.
can
We
go
all
to
know
the
this.
beach and you can look at the, you can literally see the curve of the earth
There's
when
no
you're
curve.
looking
The
at,
horizon is flat. Everyone knows the horizon is flat. And
it's not.
you
It's
just
literally
said,
not.
let me finish speaking. Stop talking before I kick you too. Good Lord. Y'all don't know how to have no real logical conversations. You just said you do editing. So did you edit in the curvature?
No, I edited it out. That's what I just said. I had to
I
take
think
the
you edited
curve.
it in because we all
Absolutely. Why
know
would I
there's
edit
no
it in?
curvature.
That would be literally counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. I have to straighten the horizon so that the picture is not curved.
Sound good. So why isn't the horizon curved here? If
It
this is
is.
hey, no it ain't. It's but it where? Where? What are you hollering?
You
You
got to
just gonna
go.
say
You
it
need to
is?
go. You need to go to the beach. Like the best way to see this
Hey,
is where there are
miss,
no
stop
buildings.
talking, miss. I'm about to mute you. Why isn't the horizon curved here? This is a 65-mile picture. This is a 65-mile out picture of Chicago. What's going on? Where's your curvature?
Okay, first of
Do
all,
you
that's a
listen? There's 520 plus feet of curvature missing from this picture. 520 plus feet of curvature is missing from this photo. Can you break down what's going on here then? Since you wanna,
okay. First of all,
say
you're
this
literally
and
like
that.
from what I can see is literally a 3-inch picture. If you, what I'm telling you is if you go to the beach and you look at the ocean, okay, you can do this
Can't
yourself.
see
This
it.
is real things that you can do. You can go and you can look at the ocean and you will see the curve of the world.
Miss,
You
I
can
think you
also
just a
take a
masonette.
picture.
I think you're a masonette and you just trying to cover up for the masons. You dig and stand because we got the evidence right here in our face right here and you still trying to lie and deny what's going on, bro. Straight like that though. You a masonette, huh? Just say it. Just admit it. You're a female mason. That's what a masonette is. You're a liar.
Okay. I'm literally telling you that you can go observe something with your own
And I'm
eyes. I'm not
literally
telling
telling
you
you,
that you
people
have
have
to
already
believe
done
me.
that and debunked your claim. Are you okay?
It's
What else do you have?
okay, so like that's it. That's it, okay?
That's all you got?
That's it. Like if you're not actually going, I mean, I've told you you wanted to bring up the magnetosphere. Like we've talked about that. Like I've talked about how you can literally see this like with your eyes, okay? I've asked you why people would lie about it in the first place. That's the main things that I want to talk about. I don't want to go around in circles or a globe with you. I don't want to run around the earth with you about
Oh, so
this.
you ain't really got nothing.
Uh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
just don't want to like go back and forth with you all day. So
Yeah, ain't nothing
I
to go
mean,
back and
like
forth on. You dig and stand because
you're
there's no
you have a
curvature.
refusal. I told you that all you need to do, like since you can't go to the beach right now, all you need to do is Google, like just Google a picture of the ocean. Just
Google.
say picture
Yeah.
of ocean, and then
Oh,
see
and then
see the curve.
yeah. Hey, how did you imply the curve though? How did you imply? Did you use Earth
So
curvature
like
calculator?
no, you can see it. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like you can literally see that it's not straight. Like you can see that
You
with
don't
your
stop
eyes.
lying on my live. Hey, I just want to know though, without you being able to, if you didn't use Earth curvature calculator, then you
No, I'm using my eyes.
how you
Like
right? Oh, you what?
my eyes, like my eyeballs. Like when I take a picture, I can see this. I don't need to use Google curvature. I don't need to use any sort of
Why when
like.
I use my eyeballs, I see nothing but a flat horizon. What's popping? I mean,
I'm
is it
trying
my
to figure
eyes? Is there
out.
something wrong with my eyes or yours?
I figured that there might be something wrong with your eyes if you're
Nah,
literally not seeing a curvature.
I think you got cataracts and you don't know it.
So, okay, so wait, I'm
What's
trying to
happening?
figure. I'm just trying to figure this out. I mean, it's weird to me. It's weird. Like the whole flat Earth thing is weird to me because okay, so let me ask you another question. Like, how do we have situations where the sun like rises and sets? Where does the sun go if we don't like? Like right now it's dark outside, so if it's a flat Earth, I should still see the sun, right?
No, not at all. No. No, you wouldn't though on everything. You know what I'm talking about? Because the sun is a lot smaller than what they told and taught you in school. You feel me? And it's on this path. You know what I'm talking about, man? Going around. You know, dig and stand. You blocking this where you at right now on this here little picture. The sun's just over here, a lot smaller and things than what they told and taught you. You feel me? So while the sun's over here, this region of the plains of terrains will be receiving and getting light, but everywhere over here, it'll be nighttime. You know, simple.
Okay.
Appreciate the love, y'all. For real. I see you.
Okay. So the sun is how big? The sun
The
is a
knowledge,
small.
Miss Latrell. Appreciate y'all. Everything. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So the sun is just a small. What is it? Is it a ball of? Is plasma still, or is it not plasma?
I mean, can you give us the
Because
man
part
name?
of the
Can I
whole.
answer your question? Let me
Yeah.
answer
Go
your
ahead.
question, Miss. Good Lord. Just can you give us the man name that ever went up and took a scoop of the sun to even prove the claim that it is plasma?
So I was asking you. I'm not a scientist, so I'm asking you. You claim to be a lot more knowledgeable about this. So I'm saying, is
Right.
the sun not made of plasma? What is the sun made out of?
Oh, man, we just know it's energy and great, healing light. That's all we need to know. Cause can't nobody get that close to
And
actually
you're
tell you
saying,
anything
yeah.
about it
So
though.
nobody
And
can
then on
get
top
that
of that, hang
close.
on, let me finish. I gotta give you my explanation, right? And then on top of that, nobody made the sun here, so they truly actually don't even know what it is. They just make the claims. But go ahead.
Okay, so the sun is outside of the sphere, right? And the reason why it's outside of the sphere is because it's
Can
got
you
that
prove that?
much radiation
Can you prove that?
inside of it. So, well,
But
I
can you
mean,
prove it?
first of all, if it's yeah, skin cancer. The amount of people, especially without melanin, that have skin cancer kind of proves that the sun has like extreme
That
radioactive.
actually proves that the sun is a lot smaller and local than what they say. And actually, skin cancer, that actually happens due to the chemicals they put in the food. And when you go outside, the chemicals within the food, when you go outside, react to the sun's heat and light. Did you know that?
Okay, so again, everything that makes sense for like what the science says, right? So the science says that the sun is outside of our atmosphere. And so
So they say.
that huh?
So they say yes.
Okay, yeah, so they say. So it makes sense that it is because of the
No, it
harmful
doesn't, though.
radioactive waves that come from it, right? Because if it
Wait,
was
hold on. We gotta
inside, if it were
pause. We gotta pause. So you keep saying things that have to be clarified. You know what I'm saying? You
so
said it
you
makes
don't
sense.
believe
One
so you
second. You
don't
said it
believe
make
the sun.
1 second, miss. You said that it makes sense that it's outside of the solar system. But if it was outside of the solar system, truly in actuality, during the daytime, do you understand that there will not be any hot spots on the surface of Earth? But yet there is. Because if the sun was as far as they say it is during the daytime, wherever and however they like to put it out there to the masses, whichever side is exposed to the sun, you got to understand that whole side will be fully illuminated by light. But yet, we see and have hot spots here on flat Earth.
So clouds have nothing to do with covering of the sun.
Once again, miss, we have hot spots.
Okay, so define what you're calling a hotspot, just so we can make sure that we're talking about the same thing.
What do you know what a hot spot is? You ever seen a flashlight? When you
Yeah,
bring a
I know what
flashlight,
a hotspot is. So you're saying that there are places on Earth that are just completely sunridden? That's what you're saying? Like there's no shade? What do you?
you got to be kidding me. When you get a flashlight and you bring that light in close, and all the light from that flashlight is directed in one spot. It's considered a hot spot when it's done by the sun. Okay. Now bring that flashlight up. Bring it up. Keep bringing it up. Come on up. We're gonna bring it up out of the atmosphere. Feel me? We're gonna bring it up out, and we're gonna bring it into the whole solar system of space. How science say it all works out. Now, as you bring this light up, you're gonna see that this flashlight light starts to expand more and more and more and more. So we literally know just by an experiment you can do at home, if the sun was all these hundreds of thousands of miles away, the whole earth will be illuminated during the day. There wouldn't be a hot spot. at all. It'd be impossible.
Oh, no, because half of the Earth is illuminated, which is the half that is literally underneath the hot spot that you speak of. And then as the Earth rotates, then that hot spot goes away from the flashlight, as you say, and it goes into darkness. And the side that was in darkness, because the Earth rotates, also, it doesn't just sit there. And so, like, as it rotates, then the other side of the Earth is now under the hot spot, as you say. And that is literally, like, right now, it is dark where I am. And so I'm not under the hot spot, but like we're rotating there, and then it'll be daylight. Like that's why it happens gradually, even like sunset, sunrise gradually, because we're coming upon that, right?
Now, look, I'm gonna try to help you out, man. Look, honestly though, for real, I'm gonna try to make as much sense for you as I can. Now, the hot spot isn't about during daytime, nighttime. It's about the distance of the sun. And due to the fact the sun that they proclaim it to be out in space so far away, there wouldn't be a hot spot during the day, is my point. On a ball, there would be no hot spots on balls. On any spherical Earth, there couldn't and wouldn't be any hot spots, period. Because the light would illuminate the whole surface that is literally being projected towards the sun. But on a flat Earth, with a small local sun, we can have hot spots, which we see till this day, every day.
Okay, so let's take your logic and let's say that we're on a flat Earth, and let's say we have this flashlight. Actually, the illogical fallacy that you're stating is actually on your side, because if the flashlight is up here in the air and it's a flat Earth, it's actually is gonna hit like probably 100% of the flat surface, because light because light spreads, especially on flat surfaces, right? So if you actually had this sun up in the air and it was a flat Earth, it would be day all across the Earth at the same time. But on a ball, hold on a ball, because only half of the ball is visible at one time, your flashlight can literally only hit half of the ball. The other side of the ball will not be hit because of the way that it shadows work, okay? So that can't happen. But on a flat earth, it can happen like that. So actually, your hotspot claim just proves the globe.
Is that right? Okay. You ain't, you're not keeping up with what I'm saying here. Now, on the flat Earth, we got hot spots, miss, because the sun is a lot smaller than what they told and taught you in school. You understand it, did? And due to the fact that the sun is a lot smaller than what they told and taught you, it will not illuminate the whole surface of the flat Earth at all. The sun is a lot smaller than what they taught and told you. So the light will only go so far, which it does, literally. So this is how we get our, day and night and our hot spots on flat Earth. Very simple. Go
Okay.
ahead.
It also just, as I said, for what you, so basically your whole argument to this is that they are lying. And again, for you to have a whole argument of they are lying, right? You need to have a real good reason for why
I
they are
have
lying.
my good reason, but
Well, but
we
you
already
haven't
went
said,
over
you
that though.
just
Why we
you
backtracking?
you said that the reason why they're lying is so that we don't know where we come from, like so that our feet aren't firmly planted in
So we don't
reality.
know and learn that there's actually more land beyond the ice walls, is what I said.
Okay, so there could be more land beyond the ice walls with a globe though. Like for there to be something in Antarctica, and for something to be like, for that conspiracy, like they're not mutually exclusive. So for something to be hiding in Antarctica, or even underneath the ice of Antarctica, like we could still be on a globe for that to happen. Like the flat earth theory, every single thing that like you guys say about it, it falls apart, and it literally doesn't make sense. Like what I'm trying to
Well,
say is, for anything that you're saying to be true about like Antarctica does not mean that we're not on a globe. And honestly, we don't even know if there's anything going on in Antarctica, but that's a whole different debate. So
you're just up here spilling feelings, but everything that you try to present to try to debunk the flat Earth, I just literally came behind and proved you wrong. So I don't know how you can even make the claim that everything about the flat Earth is flawed or wrong when I just debunked you on everything that you tried to say about the flat.
No.
You
No,
just
not at all.
say
Can I ask
how
you another question? Why don't we fall? Okay, so like this is probably
the edges
a
turn up.
basic. Why? Yeah,
The
oh, so
edges
the
turn
edges
up.
turn out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, so okay, so like okay, so then in theory, if I sailed on the like if you sailed on the Pacific Ocean today, and you got to the edge of the Pacific Ocean, what would you see?
They're not going to let you. They're going to stop you from getting out that far.
Who's
You
gonna
know,
stop you?
National Guard.
So have you ever tried? Has any flat earther ever just
Yes, they
taken a
have.
TikTok?
They have. They
So they
have.
have,
They
and
have.
there's video of them being
Yes.
stopped by
Yes.
the National Guard.
Yes.
So
Yeah, man.
why aren't you showing that right now instead of having this theoretical debate?
Yeah, go look, man. Go check my page out. You get out of here. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing, man. What? You ain't seen my page. What you hollering?
Hello, buddy.
What's popping with it?
I totally agree
Appreciate
with
you.
everything you say. I believe that woman. She does not know what she's chatting. She's just. She's asleep, man. That woman is asleep. Yeah. What you're saying is truth.
It's not
Everything
only
you're
that she
saying is
asleep.
truth.
She just had no. She had no real, great argument of
Knowledge.
points, and she wasn't trying to be on stick to nothing that would even prove her existence or beliefs that the Earth is a ball. Truly.
And I call them asleep because they're conditioned to what the government
Yes.
want them to know and to believe. Does that make sense? She's indoctrinated
Outside.
by the system.
Exactly.
What you talking
Systematically
truth?
brainwashed.
Yes, you're talking truth, and what you're saying is actually correct because there was a video, yeah, of a man in a plane who tried doing it. He tried flying for Antarctica,
Yeah.
and then the jet fighter that come out and told him to
Right.
move off course, so they was gonna shoot him down. So it's
And
like
the
it's
fellas
like
that was in the water.
it was. So they're going to that extent. What are they actually hiding? And yes, it is a theory. Don't get me wrong, it is a theory and it's an assumption, but there is so much truth behind it. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of truth behind it. And the treaty is held to 2041. Why would they hold a treaty for over 100 years before they release any information?
But they're going to war with one another. Like
That,
what?
it's mad, isn't it? But then,
Don't
does that
make
make sense?
sense.
Is Russia gonna want? Does Russia want to release things? And this is why they're putting
Yeah,
Russia to one thing. I mean, to
yeah,
Russia look like a bad person because Russia's the one that wants to let people know what's actually going on. So that's why they're all going
yeah.
against Russia.
This is why everything's getting bad and going bad towards that way. You know what I'm talking about, man? But look, Jay,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
definitely.
keep these debates going, man. I'm gonna let the next guest up. You be careful out there
Carry
with
on,
this
carry on. I just
stuff
wanted
on
to
them
pick you up, my
teeth.
man. I just wanted to pick you up. That's all, blood. Have a
All
blessed day, all
good.
right?
Yes, sir. You too, man. You too.
Cheers, cheers.
We gonna make it make sense, y'all. We gonna prove their lies is nothing but lies. We gonna prove it. So we got a few people that's coming back. Come on, then. You wanna run it back? Run it back, bro. What's popping? What you got? What you got? What's going on, man? Oh, yeah, he was cool. He was great. For real.
Oh, sorry, sir. Hold up. Can you remove right quick? I'm doing some.
Okay. Got you, bro. Bro, don't trip, though. You feel me? The troll is back.
Okay, I'm sorry for being rude. Maybe we could hear each other out.
Ain't nothing to
Because, like,
apologize for. Damage was done, man. Go ahead, though.
so I do believe the Earth is flat in a metaphysical sense, but it's round in a physical. Like, you know how
Yeah,
astrology works? Like, it's
yeah.
based off of flat Earth. Like, you know, like like
It's based
we're,
off flat earth, so how do it work on your ball?
how does it what?
It's based off flat earth, so how does it even work on your ball?
So it works through our minds.
No,
If
how does it work on your ball physically?
astrology is a metaphysical thing,
It can literally, you know what I'm talking about, be laid out and applied to flat
Well,
Earth. Because on flat Earth,
it's
it's just on flat
so
Earth.
it works that we're at
Let
the
me
center
explain
of the
what's
Earth.
going on here for flat Earth, so you can have an understanding and how and we can and
So
we will be able to see if you will be able to break it down the way I do.
okay,
Stop
I'll try
talking. I'm
to.
about to give you a breakdown,
Okay.
bro. What are you
Hmm.
talking about? Good Lord. Here on flat Earth, astrology
Hmm.
ties to animals. You hear me?
Yeah.
Animals. Yeah. See, when
Hmm.
they say, "Oh, we're in the year of this is the time." No, it's all about with the truth about astrology. It's telling you the time of the year when the animals will become active. That's really what it's about. And
What about
they tell you
Aquarius?
when they tell you you're supposed to find your true love, your soulmate. Your soulmate isn't a person; it's an animal. Keep it 100.
Aquarius isn't a person; it's a water
That's what
bearer.
astrology is all about, man.
So like, so it's astrology is based on us because we're at the center of the universe or like center of the world, and everything rotates around us because it's
So
looking
they
at us
say.
as the center, right?
So they.
But that's
So
not
they
how it
say.
actually works in science.
So they say. It don't work like that in science because science don't even know nothing. But anyway,
Because our physical reality is different from like our spiritual reality. You see what I'm saying?
that reality, everything that was introduced and implied on that came from this reality. So what are you talking about?
Like there's another dimension of like you know how some
Oh,
people
we know
say like
that. I know that, but
there's
I'm
another
saying everything
dimension
that was
over
implied
us.
and applies to astrology came from this reality, and it literally comes from the seasons. So
Yeah, but it's not all based on this reality. It's
the
like another
original,
dimension. Like
sir, the
it's a
original true truth behind astrology is based on the seasons of the flat Earth. That's what it's about.
yeah, but like like if we're on the flat Earth, like it does based off flat Earth. You are right. Astrology does based off of flat Earth. But like I don't believe that the Earth is actually flat.
Okay, so
Like on
let's
this
get to
plane of
that. Let's just
existence.
get to that. I don't want to talk about astrology no more. Let's get focused on you not believing the Earth is flat, because that's what my whole life is even about, man. You know, so
Okay.
I can debunk the globe. So, do you think
Mhm.
do you know anything about LIGO?
What's that?
Oh, that's this little test they proclaim to be performing, and through this test, they're claiming to be detecting gravitational waves.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything though?
Oh, that's how they claim to be proving gravity exists. What do you mean?
Okay, gravity does exist. It's a theory. A theory means it's a fact based off scientific evidence and scientific like what do you call it? Like when they use the scientific method to prove something?
A theory is a theory, no matter how they try to twist and manipulate it on the masses. You dig? But yeah, man, a theory will always be a theory, and due to the fact that they are dropping magnetic elements from beyond the ice wall over people's head in the upper atmosphere and saying that they are meteorites, that literally is literally safe enough space and a safe enough claim for anyone to make that there are magnetic waves they have yet to detect due to the limited supply of technology that they have pushed on the masses here to get today.
So you're saying they can't detect some things?
Man, it's just that due to the lack of technology, they don't have the accurate technology to detect the real, true, and basically all magnetic waves that's actually going on and oscillating here.
Okay. But like you know the sun it emits light, right?
Of course.
And light can it like energy, heat, like so like I am in agreement that like the sun isn't just a small little thing. I believe it's far away because like even stars, like they're just light that it takes like billions of years to get here, and
Well,
it finally does.
if the sun was far away, though, we wouldn't get hot spots.
What do you mean exactly by hotspots?
There's hot spots. When people see the sun in airplanes, there be hot spots over
So so
clouds.
how is it the equator is hotter than anywhere else? All around the equator.
Right, that's all due to the magnetic tower there. The magnetic toroidal field. It's all due to that. There is no core like they proclaim it to be because nobody's made it down past 8 miles.
So
All
I
day.
just think like we're never gonna see eye to eye on this, like flat earthers and like people that believe in science. Like, well, science that is like what you guys consider like fake.
Well, I mean, there's nothing to see eye to eye on unless some the person I think the opposite is going to wake up and see the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we'll ever see eye to eye. Because I can literally debunk every claim that stands behind the globe to make it seem as if it's actually factual. I can literally get up here and argue every supposed to be factual claim when it comes to the globe. How is this possible? It shouldn't be, and it isn't supposed to be when something is 100% true. That's not supposed to be able to happen. Period. But
Well,
yeah, here I am.
like that picture you're showing, like it was like Miami, right? Or I don't know where you're showing.
That
Like
was Chicago.
if okay, if you go farther away in the ocean, like towards like us, like looking through the screen, like away from the city, eventually that city is gonna fall behind. It's because there's a curvature.
It's actually due to temperature fluctuation, sir, in the sky. You know what I'm talking about? In the upper atmosphere, there's warm air. Over the ocean, there's cool air. And when they intertwine and collide, that gives a distortion to your view. And yeah, man, that makes anything that's out in the distance look like it's starting to disappear from the bottom up. And on top of that, there's mixed tides. You know what I'm talking about? And do you know
So,
when they say you're seeing a mirage, it's a mirage?
mhm.
Mirages are upside down. They're upside down.
So,
They're
so
not
if it's
upright.
flat, how come we can't see like other buildings way off into the distance? It's because they fall behind.
Atmospheric distortion.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we saw, so say
Did
if I
you
was
hear me?
standing in New York City or like away from New York City, like
Did
why
you hear
can't I
me?
see the city buildings and things behind that and more stuff behind that and like even
It's
taller
due,
buildings?
it's due to atmospheric distortion. This is why you can only see so far.
But like with a telescope, you can see it.
You can only see so far with a telescope. Atmospheric
Yeah,
distortion
because
will
you can
distort
only
the
see so
viewpoint
far
eventually.
because it drops behind. It blocks your
Atmospheric
view because it's round.
distortion will, it's all due to distortion, sir. Temperature fluctuation. Atmospheric distortion will obscure your viewpoint. Period. Right here on Flat Earth, man. This is how I go down.
Like I don't believe atmospheric distortion can make buildings disappear like that.
Atmospheric distortion will literally make anything disappear from your viewpoint. What do you mean?
I just don't buy it. I'm sorry.
Go do some homework. It ain't about buying it.
I have been doing.
Huh?
Good morning, my guy. You look tired, my guy.
What's going on, man? What's popping with it?
Not much, man. I always enjoy watching your lives and everything, man. I like your content, man. But it looks like you've been dealing with some fools this morning.
All the way, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what's wrong with these people. They honestly just Masons and trying to go against the grain of things. You know what I'm saying? Just want their lies to keep being pushed and
Yeah,
pumped on
they
them.
hear you say something and they just want to intentionally, be kind of not troll, but troll.
Yeah. Now, honestly, they have no argument back that will be scientific and logic, which will be scientifically and logically a standpoint at any way, any shape or form. They know this though. This
Yeah,
is why they
yeah.
do what they do.
Well, I want to be real with you, man. I was in a car wreck in 2010. I was wrecked out and ejected out of my front windshield 70 feet and shattered my skull, broke all my ribs, punctured both my lungs, dislocated my left arm. I was in a coma for 2 months. I had to relearn how to walk, talk, eat, sleep, everything you do at birth. I've had 4 brain surgeries, 2 abdominal surgeries. I'm lacking 3.5 feet of my upper and lower intestine and my appendix, but nothing serious, yo. But
That is serious,
so
brother.
it's, I'm sorry.
That's serious, man.
Nah, man. I went back to West Virginia Tech, graduated 2020. I'm in grad school now. I had a bunch of doctors telling me, Mr. Tyree, you'll never be able to do this again, this again, this again. And my literal verbatim response to them was bullshit, watch me.
Right.
And my three biggest things was like, you'll never own a vehicle again. I got a Toyota Tacoma. You'll never go to a school of higher learning. Graduated from West Virginia Tech, and I'm in
Hey, you
grad school
strong.
now. And they told me I'd never have a relationship. Divorced. so,
It's all right. It's
so
all right. You made it through. You made it
yeah,
through, though.
man,
Congrats.
hanging in there
Man, I
tough
can
like
only
a
imagine,
hair and a
bro.
biscuit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, you pushed through. That was the most important thing you can do for real, man.
Well,
I'm
man, you know
proud
what
of you,
most
bro.
people I've
You
noticed in my
stronger than
situation?
man. You
Most
stronger than
people
a
in my
lot of them.
situation, dude, they start feeling sorry for themselves, and they listen
Right.
to them doctors, and they think life is over. And like fucking, I'm like, dude, fucking, and it happened. I was 28, and I'll be 41 on the 22nd. It was just like, life ain't fucking. What the fuck are you talking about, man? I still got
Nah,
some years ahead of me.
ain't got
And he gave
time to
me
be
another
giving up.
reason. He gave me a second chance for a reason. I want to take advantage of it, you know.
Exactly. Exactly, man. Do everything
I,
that you can, everything you wish and think you know want to do. Period. Don't let nothing hold
yeah,
you
I
back,
just
bro.
wanted
Keep
to
going.
run that by you, my guy, because man, like people get on here and argue with you and everything, but I just wanted to let you know you got someone that watches your content. That man, I don't like being called a miracle. I don't like that. I mean,
You
like
strong, bro.
yeah, man, it's all in your heart. It's hard, bro.
Yeah, you
It's hard.
strong, bruh. For real, you didn't give up. You could have gave up, you know, man. You could have literally walked away from all of this at any time. Keeping 100 after going through that much trauma amongst your body, you could have gave
You know,
up.
I have when I get down and everything, I have big major depression, but like I have a picture, it's on my page. It's me on life support. If I wouldn't be on life support, I had, minimal brain function. I mean, I would have died as soon as they pulled the shit out of my throat.
Right, man.
And if I'm having a bad day, I'll look at that picture. I'm like, it could be worse.
Keep doing that, bro. Keep doing that, man. You gotta always remind yourself where you came from. That's how you gonna
Yeah, it'll
always
be
stay pushing
13
and
years
keeping.
this June. It'll be 13 years, man. So, and I just wanted to tell you that just because, like, I can't throw no scientific shit at you. I mean, dude, I majored in history.
It's
you know,
all good, bro. It's all good, man. Don't even
and
worry
like,
about
I
it.
would rather like listen to your content, dude. You's a real motherfucker. And I'd rather like to be real with you and be your actual friend than sit here and try to argue with you about where we live at and all that stuff. Like, their
All
last one
good.
come in to talk about astrology. I don't know nothing about it, so I can't argue it.
Don't
Because
even
I've
worry
had four
about it,
brain
bro.
surgeries. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant in a lot of things that I used to not be ignorant in. So
Don't
I
even
have,
worry about it, bro. It's all good, for real, for real. You know what I'm talking about? Just keep on doing the best you can do and keep learning and taking in as much knowledge as you can so you can ascend and make it to where you truly need to be, man. Just keep pushing, bro. Don't even worry
oh,
about none
dude,
of
I'm,
that,
I'm
bro.
never going to
You've
quit. There
been
ain't
through
no
enough,
quitting
you
this
feel me?
dog. I was taking a sports management class, and my teacher, like I was just sitting there in class, paying attention, and he said something. And he said, he's like, man, you need to make a poster out of this because I was sitting there, dude, I didn't even lift up my head. I was writing something down. I was like, it's not how many, like I was writing. It's like it's not how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up and present
Back up.
yourself and in what way you do that. Like
Exactly.
he stopped teaching. He was like, you
Man,
need to put that on a poster. I was just like, that's the way you got to live life, man. Like I was in a coma for 2 months. I had to relearn how to do everything, bro. Like everything.
man.
Like sucked. But like 3.5 hours after I woke up out of my coma, I had a catheter in. It'd been in there for 2 months, so you can imagine that shit hurt. And I told them to take it out, and they were like, "Well, Mr. Tyree, as soon as you go on yourself, we're going to put it back in." And I got fourth in the state of West Virginia in the year 2000 in wrestling. And my mind was knocked back to where I was like a teenager. And I was like, "I ain't a man big enough in Charleston, West Virginia, where I had the capital." I was like, "I ain't a man big enough in Charleston will be able to put that back in me." And all right, we'll just put something in your IV. I was like, "I'll just rip it out." And I was like, "You ain't putting it back
Man.
in." And 3.5 hours later, my dad, like, this is my personal view. I'm a Christian, yo. Like, I put my feet on the floor. And I tried to get up. I couldn't do it, but God pushed me up onto my feet. my dad helped me walk to the bathroom where I stood on my own. Went number one. Dad come back, got me, and I walked down and I plopped back down in my bed and the nurse walked in. She's like, "Oh, did you try to get up?" Which run through me. I was like, "No, I just went to the fucking bathroom. Y'all tell me I ain't going to walk for 6 months and I get up 3.5 hours later. The fuck is wrong?" Like, dude, I was hot. And they actually fucking sent me down for a
They
CT, and I
can't
was, dude,
stop the Most High, bruh. They
yeah, dude, I
can't
was
stop
just
the
like,
Most
man,
High's work.
they sent me down for a CAT scan. Come back in, dude. I didn't realize they would send me down for a CAT scan for my bladder to see if I was lying to them or not. She's like, "Oh, you went to the bad dude." I cussed her till she left the room. I was like, "Until you bring someone positive back in here, you stay the fuck out of my room." Like, I mean, I was going nuts, man.
Oh
But
my man.
like you said, the Most High, dude, the work was happening, bro. Like it was happening, but I was living it. I wasn't seeing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was a volunteer firefighter, and there was times I wanted to give up, and I had shirts and everything, and I looked down and I would see the shield or the crest of my fire department on my shirt, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I was a firefighter, man. I gotta keep pushing through this, man."
Just
Like
keep pushing. That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all
it's
you gotta do.
all fucking
Keep
mental, dude. I
pushing.
mean, my brain was touching asphalt. You'll think this is funny. Like when I woke up, it was a couple of days after I woke up from my coma. One of the doctors come in. He was like, "When you got here, we had to sponge wash your brain. It was touching asphalt. There was dirt in your brain." And I was listen, I was relearning how to talk. And I was like, "So you mean I don't have a dirty mind anymore?"
Yeesh.
And my mom jumped up and screamed and clapped. She's like, "My baby's still in there."
Good Lord.
Yeah, man, it happened to me,
Ah,
bro. Yeah,
bruh.
I like to I like to share my story and spread it to people like you, man, to let you know there are people out in this world that still are pushing, trying to do better, trying to learn. That's why I watch your shit, man. That's why I watch your content, because you bring up good ideas. Some people bring up some good ideas, but not, like, dude, I really enjoy watching. Dude, I'm like every time I try to come in, dude, there's a line of people trying to get in, and I never get in. And I saw it today. I was like, "Oh shit, I might be able to get in." And I was thrilled to death when I saw the little thing pop up. I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna be able to talk to my guy."
It's all
But
good,
my
bro.
name is
It's all
Justin,
good.
man. What's your name?
No, I don't get my government out on these internet things on everything. But yeah,
Well, my
what's
name is
up with her?
Justin. The government knows who I am. My name's Justin. It's
Oh,
just in case, but just in case you need a friend, just in case you need someone to talk to, just in case you need a firefighter, I'll be there for you.
I feel you, G, all the way. But look, it was cool chatting with you, man. You stay strong, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Keep talking, keep
Man,
your
man,
relationship with
every
the
time
Most High.
when I see you
Lord
live, man,
Supreme.
when you see look people in your room and stuff, and you see me down there, let me in. Let's chat a little bit, man. Ask me
It's
how
all
things are
good.
going.
It's all good, man. Don't trip. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
thank you for letting me in, man. Fucking for real. Pleasure to meet you, my guy.
No problem, bro. No problem. It's all good, man. We gotta spread the love. We
If
gotta
you ain't
help
gonna
keep
take it
each other
easy,
up.
if you ain't gonna take it easy, you take it any way you can get it.
Peace, love, and harmony to you, bro. You be careful, all right?
Peace
Keep
out, man.
pushing. You stay strong, man. You stronger
Yes,
than what
sir.
they
Sure will.
telling you and what they thought you was. Believe that. Period.
Yep. Thank
Real
you.
though.
Thank you. That means a
No
lot.
problem,
Means a
brother.
lot, my guy.
No
Yep.
problem,
You want to
brother.
stay strong for people like you, man. To just keep showing y'all I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. Thank you for that pat on the back. I
Keep,
appreciate it.
keep that train pushing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let
Yep.
that engine stop. Don't let it seize up. Keep going, bro.
Not going to. Not going to. But you have a blessed morning, my guy.
You too, man. May all your blessings, your prayers come true, and everything you ask for come to you. Be
Thank you.
careful, bro.
Yep. You too, buddy. Later.
Let's go.
What's poppin', Mr. Lost Knowledge? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, man? What's rocking?
Nothing much, man. I just want to say keep up the good work as usual because I found out after all this time that Globies are lost cause. Yeah, they're a lost cause. I spent last night with 5 Globies and there's like a pack of hyenas with no brains. Yeah,
Okay.
literally, these people claim to love science, yet they was dumb as fuck. So what I'm saying is, you need to keep doing you, and we need to have more flat earthers just destroying globies, and we don't need to believe
Exactly.
this shit. Yeah.
Man,
So
don't give them no room for nothing. You feel me? Debunk,
yeah,
debunk, debunk,
yeah,
bro. Debunk.
yeah. I mean, like, the globies always try to push you down and stuff, and I'm thinking, you lot are dumb. Yeah, the globies are dumb as fuck. I'm not joking, seriously. And
Bruh.
they like love science like it's their religion, like it's their belief, like it's their
But yet,
god. And
they can't give you no critical answers when it comes to
yeah,
science.
that's
How
it.
can
Yeah,
you can't give me nothing critical when it comes to science? And your science literally use all the materials from the earth that the Most High Lord Supreme Being already created to get out here and
yeah,
observe His creations. Why would
yeah,
I follow and listen to your science as if science create anything?
yeah.
Science does
No, but
nothing.
no. Now, just want to pop on and say, keep up the good work. If you need any help with any globies who are trying to talk science shit to you, I'm more than happy to help you anytime you want, bro. Yeah.
It's
But
all good, bro.
science
It's
is
all
a lot of
good.
bullshit. Most of it. Most of it is theory. Most of it is made up by stupid men of the modern age, and it just
Right?
means that someone's following a man. Yeah,
All,
not following the
we're
truth.
just we're just other intelligent men that's going
Yeah,
behind their work and proving it to be
yeah,
flawed and wrong. What's wrong with us? What's
yeah.
wrong with us doing that? We're not doing
There's
nothing wrong.
nothing wrong with that.
We're not
But
doing
yeah,
anything wrong.
yeah. Keep up the positivity, bro, and I'm gonna drop back in the comments. Yeah.
It's
Take
all
care. Yeah.
good. All right, Riz.
One
Hey
love.
man,
Yeah.
you be careful out there, bro. Peace, love, and harmony to
Yeah.
you too, man. For
Peace,
real, bro.
love.
We gonna keep up the good work on them off top. They ain't about to. They ain't getting nothing. Nothing. I'm debunking every and anything a Gloober try to bring my way. I promise y'all, man. Period.
Morning.
What's going on with you, man?
So, this question I have for you, I ain't planning on staying here up here long, but this is a question that's been racking my brain on this. So, at one point, we believed collectively that the Earth was flat, right?
Right, exactly, man.
Right. Okay. So, what gain does the almighty science have for saying that the Earth is a globe instead of saying it was flat if we've already admitted before that it was flat?
You ever heard of the Matrix?
I'm asking what gain do they have? Do they gain from? What do they
I'm
gain
giving
from
it
it?
to you, brother. You ever heard of the Matrix?
Like the movie The Matrix? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When they tell you break out of the Matrix, you feel me? You're caged in. You ever seen commercials actually on TV right here, man? In today's daytime and age, where they show you break free. What do you think they're referring to? They're talking about the globe, man, believing in keeping your mind trapped and stuck in their matrix, systematic made up beliefs, which is that the fact their fact of belief is that the earth's a ball, but it truly isn't. You gotta break free, break out of their matrix, man-made, systematically made system in order for you to see and know the truth of everything, which is why they say red pill or blue pill. You understand? If you take the red, you're gonna
Wait,
learn the truth. All the negative, you take the blue, you're gonna stay asleep and just stay in in harmony and peace and don't want to be bothered and all that type of stuff. But yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about? That's why though.
okay. So, you said that to break free from the man-made belief, right?
Yeah.
Isn't flat Earth a man-made belief?
No, flat earth is the earth constructed, you know what I'm talking about, literally created by Lord Supreme. See, that man-made belief is literally you believe the earth is a ball and there's no more land beyond the ice walls, you know what I'm saying? Your mind is literally inclined and it's enclosed. You need to open your mind, think beyond their nonsensical lies, and provide, you know what I'm saying? Think outside of the box. You feel me? I mean, in this case,
But
it'd be
okay,
outside of the
okay, okay.
ball.
I understand that you talking about breaking outside the and thinking outside the box, but I'm saying at one point that was the box. Flat Earth was the box at
Right.
one point.
Right, until they came
So,
along and manipulated the flat into a ball by just taking the paper and bending each edge down, each corner down until they met. And they seen that they can actually take a flat plane of terrain and manipulate it into a sphere, man.
you think that's what Pythagoras did when he said that the Earth was round?
Off top, did Pythagoras even live thousands of years to even tell you how the star system actually worked, though?
That's not what he did to say that the Earth was round. He didn't study
No, I'm
like the
just
stars
asking.
and
I
stuff.
know that was just a question I was asking. How can Pythagoras tell
Oh,
anybody about the
but
star
that wasn't
system?
what he did to figure out the Earth was round. He
I'm
didn't study
asking,
the
sir.
stars.
Are you
It
okay?
was the Earth
Can you
itself.
keep up with what was just said? I'm just asking. Did he ever live thousands of years to tell anybody how anything can be going on with the stars, man? That's all I'm saying. That's all I asked. That's it. I didn't ask anything
Sorry, are you
about,
asking me did he
hey,
ever
that's how
live?
he proved the shape of the earth. That's not what I asked. That ain't what I
Wait,
said.
wait, are you at? So, okay, so are you asking did he ever live?
Thousands of years for him
Yeah.
to try to tell. You said, yeah,
If Pythagoras was alive, yes, Pythagoras was
sir.
alive.
Sir, you said, I'm asking, did
Are you
Pythagoras
Christian?
live thousands of years? I didn't say was he alive. Did he live thousands of years to push on
Ago,
people?
thousands of years ago.
Listen, you got to hear the whole spiel. You dig? For him to
Hmm.
get out here and try to push on people that the star system worked the way it did. Did he actually know that, or did he learn that, and throughout
But he wasn't talking
reading
about the
up
star
on other
system, though. That's
people
what I'm
work?
saying. He never spoke about the star system. He wasn't trying to tell people about the star system. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Pythagoras was not trying to tell anybody about the star system. It was about the Earth itself.
Pythagoras. Okay, you know what? All right, let's leave it alone with that. Go ahead. What you want to talk about? We want to speak on what you know. What you know.
I'm just asking, like, what gain is there from going from flat Earth to around Earth? What gain is that? If we at one point thought this way, what
Control,
gain is there to switch?
manipulation, economy. What do you
What
mean?
does the flat?
Money.
What does around Earth to do with the economy?
Money. What you mean? What it don't? What you talking about, man? By people thinking that the earth is round and there's nowhere else they can go. You know, they can stand. They gonna stay right here and keep these people that's in control. You feel me? Pockets big rolling though. You feel
Wait.
me?
You said
Hang on, let me finish my spiel, bro. If people knew there was actually more land beyond here, people would get up out of here. You know, they can stand and people will be literally in peace. They don't want that though. So if the people if they don't want the people to leave, and the only way they can continue to thrive and all this nonsense pushed and pumping. They gotta keep the people believing that the earth is a ball and there's nowhere else they can go though. As if
then
they don't.
what about like people trying to leave and go to Mars and stuff?
Mars is just a land span beyond the ice walls. This is why they tell y'all space is outer and not upper. You're going out, beyond the ice wall, beyond the ice walls. You're going out. You know what I'm talking about? Out,
Or they could be talking about going outside of the Earth.
outside of this plane of terrains of the regions of plane of terrains that you know of, which is Earth as well. You know what I'm talking about? But
What is y'all?
y'all, you masses, what you talking about? You don't know nothing about none of this stuff. You don't even think it exists, but it truly it do. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the reason I don't think it exists is because of the evidence that was done by Pythagoras thousands of years ago that
Uh,
debunks the consensus of flat Earth. Because the consensus said that the Earth was flat.
right. And what evidence does he have, sir? Go ahead, present it.
Okay, let me grab my computer real quick, if that's okay with you.
Go ahead, man.
All right, it might be a little while, so bear with me because this mug got to start up.
Bro, Pythagoras did nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing. Yeah,
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about with Pythagoras, though, right? I'm
yeah,
assuming that you
I
do
know what you're
because
talking about.
of
I know what you're talking about. Go ahead, man.
okay. Uh, Pythagoras. So I'm gonna search up how did Pythagoras figure out the Earth was round?
How long is it gonna take you to find it, Jay?
I just said bear with me. It's gonna take me a minute. Okay. So it says that Greek philosopher Pythagoras was the first to come up with the concept of spherical Earth. Back in the 6th century BC, Pythagoras' idea was based on his observations of the moon during the lunar eclipse. He noticed that the shadow cast by the Earth on the moon was actually round, no matter what part of the planet was facing the moon.
So his little perspective and claim of a globe, y'all, his proof and his factual claim that he has was the fact of it was a lunar eclipse. Basically, let's just get to that. Forget it. I ain't about to do all that. His proof he proclaimed to have was a lunar eclipse, but yet this is what happens during the time of that. This is the moon, black sun. The moon, black sun. I even have video on my page of man, the black sun causing an eclipse right here in today's time and age. You know what I'm talking about? And the moon is on the other side of the sky, and there's an eclipse happening in the sky, but the moon's over here. So can Pythagoras explain that?
Hold on, what did you say? Because I was looking up lunar eclipse, so that way I knew I was trying to like.
Pythagoras' claim is that Pythagoras claimed that lunar eclipses prove the Earth is a ball, but yet the black sun is always in orbit around the moon. And I have video proof on my page that the black sun is actually causing an eclipse, and the moon is on the other side of the sky. So what's going on with that? Do Pythagoras have an answer?
Wait, so you said that there's a black sun?
You heard what I said. Do Pythagoras have an answer?
But I'm asking, is your claim that there's a black sun?
You see it right here by my head, bro. Do Pythagoras have an answer?
I actually can't because you're frozen on my screen, so I'm sorry. That's
Okay,
just at my
I'll
phone.
let you down. You know what I'm talking about? Pythagoras debunked right here in your face. Period. Y'all. Huh? Tried to tell you Pythagoras ain't did Nathan. Oh, wait. Waste all that time just for that. Quit playing with us, Jack. Quit playing with us, Jack. Mama's dog. You're going to have to get all that back. You hear me? We ain't listening. We don't want to hear none of that. But you
How's it going?
What's going on, man?
I'm just sitting. This is kind of new to me here. So have you ever traveled like on an airplane, like any kind of distance?
Oh yeah, you know though, but planes, planes, man, they windows are literally convex.
They're what?
Convex.
Okay.
That
I mean, have you been on a long flight though?
What's your point? The windows are convex. There's no curvature when you look out the plane.
There's no curvature.
No.
So there's no sunrise, no sunsets, none of that.
No, the sun just goes further away. That's all that's happening.
All right. So do you believe the sun is round?
Of course. What does that have
And
to
the
do with
moon is
Earth?
round. The moon is round. So you don't believe in orbit
One
at all,
second,
like
sir.
the
1 second.
satellite.
Sir,
The,
1 second.
this
Sir, 1 second. Sir, what does that have to do with the Earth? Is the sun the
because I'm
Earth?
asking you what
Sir, I'm
I'm
not done.
asking you
I'm
what
not
you
done, sir.
believe is round.
Sir, I'm not done.
I'm asking you what you
Sir,
believe is
is the
round.
sun the Earth and is the moon the Earth? Go ahead.
No,
So why
I'm
would you
talking
ask
about
that?
I'm talking about
Sir, but
orbit,
why
like
would you ask that,
satellites.
sir?
Or do you believe satellites go like left and
Sir,
right or
we're not
something?
passing that. We're still on that part. So why would you ask that then if you know that's not Earth? Why would you
Because
put this on?
anybody that's ever been on a plane that's got out of where you're sitting knows that there ain't no such thing as flat Earth, and you sound stupid.
But the plane windows are convex, so you sound dumb
No,
because
you sound fucking stupid.
you're not even educated
You
enough on
sound
the
stupid.
airplane to even try to boast
And
behind
you
the
have no
airplane.
follower. You have no followers, so you sit on here because you're broke, and you sit here and try to convince
You
people
okay,
bullshit
buddy? My
because you
picture
ain't
kind of
got
got
nothing.
banned.
Because
But
you ain't got
you
nothing.
mad? Hey,
You
you
ain't got
mad, bro?
nothing but except for
You
stupidity.
mad, bro?
Stupidity,
You mad?
man.
Ah! Cry more, boy.
You're fucking
Cry more,
dumb, man.
boy.
You're
Cry
fucking
more,
dumb. And
boy.
any
Hey,
one of those
boy.
dudes that came on here,
Hey,
look
prove
at
your
them, man. Look
claim
at the
again,
fucking
because you
source.
the
You all
only
look like
one
a
that's
bunch of
looking
idiots.
like that, Mr. Big Mac. Hey
I'm not
man,
up
say
here
man,
on
say
camera
man, you
looking
underdig and
stupid
stand.
like
I'm
you,
I'ma
sir.
keep and I'ma always keep trampling your soft self every and any day. You underdig and stand, man.
My
Yeah, man, what
soft
you
self.
hollering, man? Yeah,
You're a
y'all
little
skydiving
child, man.
frames ain't
Shut up.
proving nothing either. You
Shut
underdig and
up.
stand. Cause
Tough,
when you
tough,
jump out that
tough,
plane, you
tough guy
skydive,
over
earth is
TikTok.
flat, man. Hey,
Tough
though,
guy
say
over
though, you ain't
TikTok.
got nothing. You ain't saying
Tough,
nothing. You
tough
underdig and
guy over
stand. When
TikTok.
you stepping on all over,
Tough
you
guy
head
over
anyway.
TikTok. You
You hear
stupid.
me, man?
You
Oh wait,
stupid.
yeah, you get up out of here.
You
You don't want
stupid.
this dumb. You underdig? Diddy
Yeah,
big? Hey,
yeah,
you big
yeah.
diddy?
You
You
should have
big
went. You should have went
diddy
over your
diddy?
mama's
Dumb
knee. You
dumb. You
should have went over
underdig?
your
Hey.
mama's knee.
Yeah. Big dick, yeah, man.
Fucking
Dum
idiot.
dum. Hey, dum
Fucking
dum.
idiot.
Diddy.
Yeah, that's what you sound like. Dumb diddy
Cause
dum
you know,
dum.
you feel me? Cause you ain't saying nothing but speaking out of
Dumb
nothing
diddy
but
dum
emotions and
dum.
feelings, bruh.
Dumb diddy
Sound
dum
like a
dum.
simp who got played by a chick. That's what you sound like.
That fucking made no sense.
Yeah, dude, you
Just
just ain't
like
got
your
no game. You
conversation.
feel me? You ain't got no GAME, so you can't pick up on anything.
Just like the guy with the telescope over there, man. You had
Uh,
no answer for that. You sound
hey man,
stupid.
say man, you sound like you in your feelings because a lady in the dig done plays y'all some, yeah, you know. But what you mad
Believe
for?
me, you
You
would
got
never hurt
the
my
game
feelings. You're
must
a
start
fucking
off.
schmuck.
Oh wait, she didn't want you, bro. But hey man, say man, can you
What are
prove
you talking
anything
about? A
behind these
girl?
nonsensical, irrational claims you're
Fucking
trying to push against
retard.
me? Your ad
You're a
hominem,
retard.
hey, your ad hominems are doing nothing. You
You're
know that?
you're a retard, bro.
Yeah, you are. You can't even prove that I am by presenting any type of scientific,
I don't need to
logical
fucking prove
explanations
stupidity.
or facts. You have
I don't need to
nothing.
prove stupidity.
Just know I'm gonna post this, and you're gonna look real crazy.
Couldn't post.
Sheesh. Oh, was that in it?
Yeah. Hello, good
Robbing
morning.
with it.
Morning, brother. Morning. Morning, everybody.
Top of the day,
Right.
man.
Now, here's something I want to tell you, right? Now, I live in Trinidad, in the Caribbean. And some things in this life never make sense to me. Now, it have a lot of things that have been shown to us, and people go down to the grave as gospel truth, right? Not knowing. Now,
Right.
I am not somebody with great education. I'm not somebody who studies astrology and all these different things, right?
Yeah.
Now, pertaining to what I see and
Exactly.
pertaining to what this I see on TV,
Right.
it's not matching up. Because, okay, let me say, you're saying that the earth, people saying the earth is now let me say this from the onset, right? I cannot prove that the earth is either wrong or flat, but I'm telling you what my eyes see, right?
Exactly.
Now, okay, now it has been brought to us that the earth is round, right?
Right.
Now,
Right.
when you watch the so-called globe, you will see that Trinidad and Tobago is at the side of the globe, right? We basically
Right.
hanging on at the side of the globe, right?
Right.
And
That's
they
all they
say,
say.
right, and so they say that we going around the sun and the moon going around us. So so both the sun and the moon rotating around the sun, right? The
Yeah.
earth and the sun, sorry, the earth and the moon, sorry,
Right.
rotating around the sun. Now, my question is, right, and
Yeah.
this not making no sense to me. If the earth is indeed wrong
Uh-huh.
with a tilt, we going around the sun, then how come the sun rises from the east and sets in the west, right? If we going around the sun, that don't make no sense to me. It would make more sense that if I am at the side of a globe, basically when I look to the south, I supposed to see the sun, right? Not coming from the east. Because isn't it, you're talking about going around the sun, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But the way how I see the sun, it would make more sense if the sun basically going over and under just like the moon. Because the moon coming the same way.
But their
East
their their
and goes down
argument
to the
for
west.
that, their argument
Hmm?
for that though, bro, that's it'll
Right?
be
So
that the
now,
Earth's in
now,
rotation. That'll
yeah,
be their
because
argument for that there. You know what I mean? You,
Yeah, because I
every
listen.
when it
I'm
comes
not.
to their little,
Mm,
listen to me real quick, man. When it comes to their little
mm,
space model, you gotta
mm,
debunk it. Oh, my shit
mm,
on that though. Only thing you can do is debunk it. 'Cause they
mm,
have an excuse. They got an
mm,
excuse for everything. Right
mm,
there. For everything they try to, they put out amongst the masses, they have an excuse. So all you
mm,
can do is debunk it. That's all
mm,
you can do. They're gonna say it's due to the rotation. I mean,
mm,
you was already. They're gonna say, don't try to really. They're gonna try to attack you, make you look, you know,
mm,
kind of whatever, make you look bad,
mm,
whichever light and way they can. Honestly, first thing they're gonna want to try to do. But in actuality, they're gonna try to be like, oh, it rotates. What do you mean, man? You just said it yourself. It's rotating and all this other non logical stuff.
mm,
But really, what you want to do is debunk it. Just debunk.
mm.
You want to
Yeah.
debunk their claims. Don't follow behind their signs. Don't ask any questions behind it. None of that, because they got all these made up nonsensical lies behind it. So it's no need for that. What you want to do is
Be-
debunk it. Debunk it.
because brother, I was watching something even I think it was in the middle of last year where even one of the astronauts said
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that first so-called touchdown to the moon never happened, and everything basically was
Hey,
fake. No,
that
no,
that came out the astronaut's mouth himself. I know what you're talking about.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, because you remember that movie Superman, with Christopher Reeves. You watch the background and all these different things, right? Even even part four, Superman fighting Nuclear Man. You watch, they give you a setting of what the two of them supposed to be fighting on the moon, right? And where you check that out, right? So basically, it's the same thing what they did, right? And it just don't make sense because, brother, here what I get to realize in this life, and I was telling somebody, right?
Uh huh.
About 75% or more of the things that you have been taught, you have been shown that
Right.
as
Yeah.
gospel truth is
Yeah.
just
Of course.
lies. So basically, when you think you know shit, you don't know. And like I tell you, and this world so back to front because you would think that the more education someone has, right? You would think that they would have that God-given thing, which is common sense, right? But I'm sorry to say, common sense, it not common,
But not only
It's not
that,
common,
people that
right?
think they're
Because I
highly
like
educated, they're just deeply brainwashed into the system. Keep it
correct,
100. I'm gonna be honest.
correct, correct, and it's frightening because look, something. Let me share something with all you. Look, just now there. Before I come on to your life, I
Yeah.
was watching something with a brother that talking about chickens.
Uh,
Chickens are hybrids. Chickens was not
yeah, I was
real.
about to say that.
I say, but what is this? Cows and all these different kind of meat we eat. These things are hybrid. So when you thinking people, scientists now get together and say, all right, let me make this and let me make that. Long before it had labs and all these kind of things, people was doing it. So
Hello, man. Like, I don't understand how people just can trust and believe everything these people are pushing on them. I don't get it. It's like, do you don't think about anything? Are you even
and
human? At this point, I'm starting just to believe that the people that just trust and believe everything they say, they are the synthetics that they have pushed amongst us. Like, they are
yeah,
literal robots amongst us that people don't know about.
yeah,
They're called synthetics, NPCs. We people know them as NPCs, but they truly are synthetics. Not playing. They
yeah.
can do everything we do, just cannot think critically. They are
All
programmed.
right.
So all you got to
Mm-hmm.
do is outthink them. As long as you can outthink them, you
Mm-hmm.
can prove who is who. Those that actually are us, they gonna be like, it's gonna click in. It's common sense. It's logic. They
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, hang on, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, bro? Damn, I mean, that do make sense. You feel me? They gonna be like, but they can still
Mm-hmm.
go against it because they thinking about it. It's fresh to them. It's a
Mm-hmm.
new idea. But those that
Mm-hmm.
are synthetics, they not gonna
Mm-hmm.
agree at all. At
Mm-hmm.
all. They ain't gonna see,
Mm-hmm.
look into it. They're not gonna care for it at all. They're not even gonna have a. They're not even gonna have a. They're not. They won't have a logical response back for
Mm-hmm.
toward anything you said. They gonna just sit there like,
Mm-hmm.
well, do you want to talk about a sextant? Did I mention anything about a motherfucking sex? What the hell is you talking about? You good, bro?
You know, what I want to tell you is this, right? Now, at the end of the day, when you speak the truth, not your truth, not my truth, but the truth. When you speak the truth, you will be seen as a mad person, right?
Exactly.
Now, you see, now I want to tell you something. You see, like that last guy who disagreed with you. Now, I have no problem with people disagreeing with me, you know. But at the end of the day, you see the disrespectful stuff, cut them out one time, brother. Because you know how long I waiting to have this conversation with you. And you know, even if I did disagree with what it is you are saying, you know, you could come across more respectful, you know. This ain't making sense.
Exactly.
Here, next thing I want to tell you too. You see, concerning common sense, this is what I told a woman preacher. Right? You see this thing called common sense? Common sense is really the creator, Holy Spirit that put in you, you know. Because like if you're going to walk down the road and you see lions outside there, you ain't going to walk out there because you know you ask to get eat. So common sense will tell you, hey, stay inside. And as a pastor, the woman disagree. So, brother, you keep up the good work,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Don't allow fools to, you know, distract you and thing. You just push on. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because I appreciate it. This is the first time I seen you alive, and I want to tell you, if nobody can tell you, brother, you just keep on.
All the
You
way,
just
bro.
keep on, brother.
All the way, bro. Believe it, man. I'm
You
doing this
understand
for
me?
us, bro. The ones that want to know the truth, the people that's trying to wake up and learn all the
Mm-hmm.
secrets they keep in hid from them. I'm doing it for us,
Mm-hmm.
man. And I'm going to keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing they can do. They can't stop us. As long as I keep
Bec-
doing it and y'all keep learning and picking up everything that I'm saying, y'all gonna take it in and start doing y'all own research behind it, and y'all gonna build your own perspective, and then y'all gonna get
mm-hmm.
out here and start throwing it on them yourselves. What they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing they gonna be able to do. It's over. The whole system gonna fall apart. Oh, it's up. The secret's out. Now what? The people about to rise up, man. Take back everything. You know what I'm talking about? They about to run this how they see fit. What's best for the people. Everything that we have
Mm-hmm.
here, y'all, that comes from the earth, we should be having for free. Your home should be free. The wood come from the earth naturally. Your food should
Mm-hmm.
be free. The food come from the earth naturally. Your water should be free.
Mm-hmm.
The water come from the earth naturally. Why are you paying for
Mm-hmm.
AC and heat? The air come from the earth naturally. What are we doing?
Nothing. You see, people, you see, I get to realize too, the human race, beside them want to be gods over each other, they love distractions, they love to believe in lies. Brother, I will just touch on one thing and make it short. Look, this thing called religion. Religion. I was a Christian. The only difference between now and that is that I believe there's a creator. I don't believe we just showed up just like that. But you see, as far as Christianity is concerned, you see what they did to Africa and our people, our ancestors. Aye, aye, aye. That is another topic. But at
The
the end
real
of the
truth
day,
when it comes to religion, brother,
question
all religions
question
literally,
everything. Question
yes,
everything. The reason why these churches and them ram out, the reason why people believe in all what they believe is because they don't question anything.
that's
Right? So, brother,
100%, man.
I
They
hope
do
my I
not
hope my
question.
contribution I hope my contribution this morning was helpful. I learned from you as the little bit of time that I was here, right?
It's
So
all
you
good,
keep
brother.
on, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
I
It's
will
all
follow
good.
you. I will follow you.
It's
All
all
right?
good, bro. I'm doing this
All
for
right,
us, man.
brother. You take it
I'm gonna
easy.
keep doing it. Believe this, man. Peace, love, and harmony to you, bro. You be careful out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Be
man. Have
careful,
a
man.
blessed day.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Have a blessed day as well, for sure, for sure. Let's go. Let's go. The list is getting bigger and bigger as we go. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing? I'm
Doing well, man. Another great day.
I'm curious about the flat Earth and I understand you're giving information about it. So I guess the best question I can ask is, where do I start if I've only been learning about like what like Neil deGrasse Tyson's perspective is?
He's just a liar. I mean, he'll tell you himself they don't even understand gravity. He literally said out his own mouth, Neil deGrasse Tyson. But if you want to ask me, man, I mean, first place to start. I mean, it's not really a first place to start. You want to look around into everything because you don't want to just be stuck on one thing, and then you want to, go talk to somebody about it, and all you have is one one argument lined up for you. You want to look into it just about everything. Question. That's why we say question everything. But start with Earth's magnetic field. Learn as much as you can about Earth's magnetic field. Everything it possibly can do, its properties, everything is tied into. Because once you start to learn literally everything about the magnetic field, even all the way down to a molecular level, you're going to start obtaining knowledge about everything that's going on here with the Earth that they just, don't teach. It's gonna just come to you automatically, common through common sense. Don't be like, well, if the magnetic field can do this, won't it and don't it affect that? That would be thrown off. Like that test should be flawed in a sense. But yet they will say it's not. And they will come up with some non logical and nonsensical answer or whatever. But all you gotta do is continue to think and go back behind it and keep implying Earth's magnetic field and things it can do to their lie. And it's gonna literally debunk itself and fall apart right before your eyes.
Cool, appreciate that. And what do you think the actual reason for the deceiving of a round Earth versus a flat Earth is?
It's all about the economy. People leave this region, this range of the plains of terrains. How would the proclaim to be elites still be in power and in the place that they think they in right now? Everything that they know and everything that they run and try to control is gonna just crumble. So, they gotta keep the people controlled and literally contained within this space in order for their economy to continue thriving and pumping. Otherwise, it'll just fall.
So like the economics is the reason for pushing the narrative of round Earth versus flat Earth because of like keeping control of like staying in one location.
Exactly. It's just about the economy, about money. It's all about money. It's all about money to them. Always. We all know that. We
Okay,
all know that.
cool. Well, I won't hold you. I'll be visiting, coming back, let you know what I understand and find, and I'll catch up with you later.
It's all good, brother. Bunny, you about to go in your cage. You tripping. What you doing?
All right, y'all
But it's
take
all
care.
good, bro. Peace, love, and harmony to you, man. You be careful out there.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm better now that I found your live. Like, straight up, bro. I can't believe the energy that's in this live. As a flat earther myself, brother, I'm
Yeah,
grateful to be here.
it's all
Seriously.
good, man. We supposed to
I
come
have not
together.
experienced this. Not once. I mean, I'm new. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not new to the truth searching. I'm just new to accepting the reality of this realm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's hard though, when you're first learning about it, it's hard to let go of what you thought was the truth, because this is all you
Facts.
know for one. It's all you
It's you
know,
have to
man.
break your fucking subconscious. It's crazy. I just wanted to say one thing. I am very passionate on this. I could tell you are too, because you've reached a level of like energy where you're just present, bro. I respect it and I see it seriously. I just want to say some things for your viewers because, like, I know you got your way of going about. We each got our
Yeah,
own, and working together, it
right.
helps that much more. I know I had spammed the comments a little bit. I got the CIA. All right, I'm gonna back up of how I got this. I've been in contact with a hacker, right, who's been trying to like break down that list of those names, of those people that like to fly, You know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And he got it. 70 pages. All right. Straight up. Okay. And how he found this was going through CIA folders, right?
Yeah.
Found that CIA folder. He also found another CIA folder. Guess what was inside?
What was it? Flat
It
Earth.
was the footage of Stanley Kubrick filming the moon landing.
Oh,
Bro, so this guy, he clipped it together, like took like 1, 2, 3, 4 short 2, 3 second clips, mashed it together, put a fucking I'm sorry for cursing. I'm from New York. It's like my adjective, bro.
yeah.
Not energy, I swear.
No, it's all right. It's
I
good.
appreciate that. I just don't want to fuck up your vibe, straight up. That's
I
it.
know. I know.
Um, And yeah, bro, he put it with this music on top. I clipped it and put it. It's actually my first pin video, not my second pin video. My second pin video is actually about, and I'm not here defending Christianity, brother, but it's clear that the truth has been manipulated, right?
All the
Okay.
way.
All right.
I'm
So the
gonna go on your account. I'm gonna repost the video.
facts, I
No
love it.
problem.
I don't need it from me, bro. This is my 11th account. They keep banning me. I don't care about clout, not at all. I'm
Me
about
either.
reaching people.
That's why I keep doing it. They
Facts.
banned my last account. I'm starting all over now. I gotta start it back.
I got a little butthurt the last time though because I had a little bit of free reign after they gave me my final warning, like I hadn't been messed with, and I made it
Right.
to 330K likes. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then they
man.
gave me the permaban.
Right, bro. I mean, that's how it go. It's all right though. You feel me? We're not going to even focus on what happened, the negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because through our positivity and great energy, we can bring it all back. And man, on top of that, we can do it 2 times, even more, 2 times fold on top of what we did. Period. It's really not much. You know what I'm talking about? Because we know what to do. We got the drive. We have the compassion and the literal,
facts.
literal drive, man. I mean.
And we
We got the
literally,
passion to do this. Honestly, this is the key to it. This is our
as an
passion.
accepted flat earther, we literally know more, like 100 times more about the heliocentric model than indoctrinated people that stop at 12th grade because we had started by debunking this. We had to relearn the entire heliocentric model. That's why we start, like, I'm not going to speak for you, but a lot of flat earthers that debate globers that believe they know it all, that's what they start with. They ask them the
This
specifics of the numbers in their model, and they don't know it.
this is why I tell them, like, bro, you're not gonna be able to beat me. I'm telling y'all,
Facts.
I'll come from that. You know what I'm saying? I
I
tried it.
got another tool. You ever heard of the argon gas chamber
Yeah,
glass bulb one? You seen that video?
yeah. What happened?
It's like two. I don't have the footage, but I got my notebook here, and I'm a really horrible artist, but it's okay.
It's all right. I drew something up on here too. It wasn't the best. It's just for perspective. It's all about for the people to get the idea.
I
You know.
swear that's not a dick. Okay, and this is a glass chamber, right, with two
Right.
bulbs. Okay, and a valve in the center. On this, and there's little pressure nipples, right? This is how they pumped in the argon gas, and
Right.
they used argon gas because it's visible and it's heavier than air, right? Okay, and we need something visible to represent. What this represents is disproving, like with a physical representation of the non-physical barrier between the vacuum of space, well, let's say the imperfect vacuum of space, as they claim, which is impossible. Can't have imperfect vacuum. We'll go on that next. All right. The imperfect vacuum of space and the fact that we have 14.7 pounds of atmospheric pressure. Like
Right.
that would be this right here 14.7 pounds. Gravity, as they tell us, right? 14.7 pounds atmospheric pressure. And
Uh huh.
this side, perfect vacuum.
Right.
Okay. Sucked it out.
Right.
Valve. The second, let me back up. The millisecond this valve is turned up, it
Yeah.
stabilizes. There's no bounce
Wow.
back and forth, stabilizes.
Oh,
Now let's go forward into the imperfect vacuum, right? The imperfect vacuum,
oh
as they
shoot.
say, this is a perfect vacuum. Let's say 0G, all the way
Right.
in all corners.
Okay.
And this is, and I'm going to go ahead and be like, check mark. That makes sense. Okay.
Right.
This is my idea of what an imperfect vacuum would be. That's like 3G. That's like, what I do? Like 6G over there. 1G, 0G, 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 0G. Make this make sense. Okay? You've used your vacuum cleaner before. Make that make sense. That's what they mean by imperfect vacuum. Okay? That's a big old X. All right? That's all I gotta say, bro.
Jeez. That would never make no type of sense. That's why I try to tell these people that ball don't add up. Y'all ball
Yeah.
hold no facts. It's not logical. There's nothing
And
sensical when
another
it
really
comes to the
funny one,
globe.
I forgot I had this one too. Another funny one is they tell us the measurement. I'll just bring this over here. I'm leaning over like a duck. I'm really excited, man. Like you.
8 inches per mile squared. Yeah, that's what they say. They say that's correct at all times. That's their claim. Well, I can't hear you, G. You muted.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. So what this means is this never adjusts. Okay.
Right.
This is always 8 inches per mile squared.
It's,
Yet they tell us that we live on an oblate spheroid, which is an imperfect sphere. Okay. You cannot measure for curvature on an
oh, no.
imperfect sphere with a perfect measurement. It doesn't make sense. It's just like I could keep
Hey,
going. This is my flat Earth notebook. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I just draw shit. It becomes funny when you really finally just take the blindfold off, and just throw it away. It starts becoming funny.
bruh. Once you start really just getting into it and you break everything down and you start really digesting it all, it's like, wait a minute, man.
Now,
Hold
the only
up.
thing I want to say is, like I said, I'm not here advocating for Christianity. I'm here spreading the awareness of the satanic agenda. So,
Literally.
right here, I
Literally.
have 4 degrees that on its axis,
That
right?
whole side should be illuminated.
Which side?
This whole that side where your arrow is pointing to, they proclaim
No,
it's
no, no.
saying
I'm just saying this is the Earth on a tilt, and they say that the Earth's tilt on its axis is 23.4 degrees. Right now, I
yeah.
went ahead and I drew a bunch of land on here that doesn't look like the globe. It's okay if they lie to you where the land is anyway. Um,
Right.
so if we go ahead and take a 90-degree angle and we go ahead and we put the 23.4 degrees and subtract that at 90, what do you get? Dun 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 dun. They love symbolism, man. They really, really do. Okay, there's so
Wow.
much more. They get off on symbolism. That's why they do it in TV and movies. I truly believe that they
Sheesh.
teach. They push these movies and television shows on our children about magic and like these you know what I'm talking about, like
Oh
mythology and
yeah.
stuff like that, so that when you're indoctrinated, if you ever get out, you'll never ever. You may believe that what we're talking about now, but you'll never ever ever accept that stuff you believed as a kid is fake to be real. You know what I'm saying? These
No, they gonna try their best to try to make you seem and look crazy. That's why you got to be able to debunk what they're saying.
this
Period.
evil satanic agenda uses magic to keep us asleep. Okay, but they don't use magic. Okay, because if you understand the
It's the
occult.
way they
There's two
implement
sides.
a
There's two
systematic
sides.
scheme.
Magic actually comes from the original monotheistic faith system from 8,400
They're
years
using
ago
they're
called.
using evil alchemy.
Yeah, well, so what I'm saying is magic is not what they're doing. I'll explain it in detail, all right? So magic actually comes from the original monotheistic belief system originating in Iran 8,400 years ago, all right? And they
Okay.
practice astrology, okay? This is still, you can go look up, the text is called the Avesta, all right? And the way that we can prove that this, to some degree, that this is 8,400 years old with validity is because the Greek mythology was entirely influenced by the Avesta, the text from So
Well, actually, no,
Zoroastrian.
they twisted that all up. That was when they actually just stole the truth and twisted it
Who,
and
Greeks?
twisted it to the evil.
The Greeks?
The fake Greeks, the real
Yeah, yeah,
Greeks,
yeah,
the Greek Moors. They actually
yeah.
they learned that and brought they brought the teachings and learnings from Egypt.
Facts.
They kept that. They brought that with them. Hung on
Hey,
to it. They
I'm
were
just saying
doing
this,
it.
man. I don't think no God freed the slaves of
It
Egypt.
didn't happen how they say.
All
It
right, I'm gonna say
nothing how they
this,
say.
bro. There's a reason why that specific group that you say is God's chosen people has been targeted over and over and over again throughout time. They tell us we hate Russia. Why? Because in the 1400s, they kicked out the Khazarians. They stomped that shit out. They're like, nah, you ain't existing here. They got kicked out of like over 50 countries in the span of
You
200
want to know why?
years.
You want to know why they was kicked out?
Let me hear it.
It was kicked out because, man, back in the time when the Greek Moors were still running around, and the Tartaria Empire was
Yup.
still up and pumping and thriving. Russia kept seeing the black sun over their land. They didn't understand what it was. They didn't know what was
Mm,
going on. They thought it was about to be the end of the world. So they came over to this side of the world and talked to the Greek Moors, and the Greek Moors broke it down, gave them the game on everything. And they
facts.
said straight up, they said, man, due to the fact y'all are the chosen ones and y'all know the truth behind it all, and we want to be a part of this because we want to ascend into heaven too.
Facts.
They made up and created the Hebrew language as a sign of brotherhood to the Greek Moors. This is what people
Facts. I
don't
never
know.
knew that, bro.
When you go do your research on the Hebrew, when you find out that the Russians actually created it and they are actually our brothers that came and joined the brotherhood, you understand? This is how you gonna see and learn how they trying to keep their little ties of they trying to keep themselves tied to the truth through and behind the Hebrew, but they ain't gonna tell the people the truth behind it because we got all our
All right,
brothers and
I got a
sisters running
story
around saying
for
they Hebrew
you.
Israelites. But what they gonna do is they gonna drop a bomb. They're gonna be like, oh well, the true Hebrews are white, they're Russian. That's what they're gonna tell everyone, right?
Nope.
That's what
Not
they're
not
gonna say.
not at all.
No, I'm
We
listening though.
from
That's what they're gonna say
Hebrews.
because they're gonna be able to do that because the Russians are the ones who truly and originally created the Hebrew language. But yet, the truth, the real truth behind it all, in fact, the true fact behind that is they created that language to keep the tie to the brotherhood of the Greek Moors, who
I
actually
have
knew
you
and hold
seen
the
the
truth.
documentary from Hebrews to Negroes?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it don't got a lot in it, but man, it tells you your shit was stolen. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't stolen. It's being. I mean, it was stolen from the Russians. They the ones
Yeah, but that's what I'm
who
saying.
pushed that. They the
Not
ones
only
who
they
came up
knew
with it.
they
It
knew what
was
they was
literally
taking,
stolen
bro.
from them. We are the Greek Moors.
They
Greek
they they knew
Moors.
what they was taking, brother, and they knew in the future what their agenda was. That's why you're in the spaces you in right now. They stole it from you.
Oh, they
They
didn't
stole
steal
it from
nothing.
what do you
They
say?
stealing it from the Russians and they trying to make it seem as if it's theirs by calling themselves
No,
Jewish.
bro. What I'm trying to say
I
is
know what's
this:
going on, man. Trust me, man.
the Jays know you guys. They do.
Listen, brother, what I'm telling you, what I'm getting to you is we
I'm
never
sorry.
spoke with it wasn't Hebrew we were speaking. We
I
spoke
agree.
Greek more.
Facts.
Anything and everything you want to learn from you want to learn the truth about the Bible? The Bible ain't even talking about no Jesus.
All right.
Star Shalom, you trace it back to the originals. You know what I'm talking about? The fellas who actually taught and told everybody about the books, which were the Akkadian Greek Moors. You go back to the
Ooh.
Greek. Sar Shalom does not mean Jesus. It means Irene.
Did you say
Irene.
Iran?
Irene, a woman.
Irene. Okay, I thought you
Irene.
said Iran. I was just saying it would have correlated
It
some
means
research I've been
Irene.
doing. Okay.
All of this comes from the Greek Moor. All of it.
Um.
Uh, Arabic comes from Greek Moor. Every
So I.
language y'all think, the Latin derives from Greek Moor. Everything comes from the Greek Moor.
You want to
So,
know
in
something
order for
crazy?
you to learn and know the truth, you got to go back to the Greek Moor. Go to the Greek. You want the truth? Go to the Greek.
Facts.
You're going to see all. You're going to be
Facts.
blown away. It's totally different from what the Hebrew say because the Hebrew wasn't even the truth. The Hebrew learned from the
I
Greek.
think. I
Greek
think I
Moors,
figured.
not the European Greeks that they try to push and teach, to y'all. No, man, I'm talking about the
Facts.
black Akkadian Greek
Facts.
Moors. On
Facts.
mama's though.
Can I show you something real quick?
Go ahead, G.
I'm gonna show you my face, but I got a conspiracy theory hat on. I hope you don't judge me. All right, I'm a white man. Around me clear, right? Got my conspiracy theory hat on, and I
All
just
good.
want you to. I want you to recognize that, like, I am not BSing you at all
No, it's
here,
all good,
and I
bro. I
hope
know.
this. I hope what I show you makes you feel comfortable and not disrespected. I really do.
No, it's all
Please.
good, bro. You know, you just gotta. That's the ankh. Yeah, that's the levitating device right there, man. All the way.
So all I want to say is this, brother. I didn't go down your bloodline's history. That's why you.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, G. I can't hear you right. I can't hear you. You muted.
Can you hear
Oh,
me
I can
now?
hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
keep it all the way
I'm
100 with
putting
you,
my
brother.
pinky over the speaker by accident. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it
So
all the way
I'm not
100,
here to
man. It's
discredit anything you say. I'm learning
all
from you
good.
right now.
No,
Okay.
it's all good, bro.
All right. I like you, dude, and I don't want to
No,
scare
it's
you
all
away
it's
from it.
all good, bro.
All
Don't
right.
trip.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Believe me, man. I gotta make sure that it's all clarified though. That's it. You
Yes.
feel me? That's
Yes.
all.
That's why I did what I
Honestly,
did here because I did believe that you'd get me. I promise. Like that's why I
no,
did it.
it's all
You know
good,
what
bro.
I'm saying?
It's good. All
Okay.
honestly, bro. Me and you are the same.
Facts.
Keep it a ticket.
What?
This is honestly what they don't want the masses to find out. No, they don't want them to know this. If any race trace your lineage back, it leads back to black. This is why Hitler did what he did, because they lied to him. Hitler went crazy and he said, "Oh, really?" Hitler found out we are all one. He said, "They, me, I'm them, and y'all treating them this way." Hitler was coming to America to free the black people. Why else would they have done what they did to Hitler when they didn't even like the blacks themselves back then? Go look at the Holocaust. It's all in there. The truth is right there.
Can we speak on some weird truths right now? Because you're speaking facts. Why they tell us, right, that they creating this white race, blonde hair, blue eyes, and they're attacking the rest of the world, and the first people they go after are white people. You know what I'm saying? Don't make fucking sense. And then
The
same white
blonde
people.
hair, blue eyes are not human. They ain't us. This is why some white people, white privilege, only extends so far. And they wonder why. You're not white, bruh.
I I had a feeling, but
You ain't
you know,
white, bruh. They
I
don't
had a
want you to
feeling.
know that. But they want this racial segregation to stay in effect. So they gotta make it seem as if, give you a little power, a little sprinkle of something to make it seem as if you are and all that, because they want this segregation to keep going. But in actuality, that ain't who you are. Your DNA trace back to black. So
You're
how
right.
can you be that?
You're right.
Those that's truly that, they don't have no melanin in them.
You're right.
None. They
I
are
wish
literally harvesting melanin out of you know unalive black
I wish
carcasses
more people
and people
brought
that's
this
still
type of
alive.
energy. I wish more people brought this type of energy with this much knowledge, man. It would go so much further.
Bro, we would be on a whole nother level in life, man. Like,
Dude, like, man, I'm gonna stop gassing you up. I'm gonna be honest, just because I believe you're tired of me saying it.
no,
But
it's all, bro. It's good, bro. It's all truth, man. You feel me? Everybody will be doing so much better because everybody will be constantly thinking on a higher level. We wouldn't be thinking basic at all.
I want to bring up a text that proves flat Earth.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's called the William Tyndale original New Testament translation, right? And
Uh huh.
you got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at that time period, no, you write on the speaking of Hebrew, 100%, right? This time period, 1526 England, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What Bible we got right now? KJV, or
Okay. Yeah.
now it's ESV, right?
That's so
How many
many.
times they gonna keep doing it? It was already KJV was in English, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna make that point right there from KJV to ESV. It happened once before that. Okay, it went from William Tyndale to KJV.
You're right.
Okay, all
And
right.
now
So,
it's
and
yeah.
what the reason that William Tyndale, because in the times the kingdom believed it was heresy to translate the sacred word. And I actually, at a time period, agreed with that, right? But the problem is that the majority of people in that time didn't know ancient Hebrew. It was the select few, the select
Exactly.
few.
People was barely even able to read. Like,
So William Tyndale went out of his way, knowing that he was gonna for this, like 100%, and because he believed that the knowledge had been hidden amongst the highest levels of the faith systems, right? And so he spent, like, I couldn't tell you how much effort, time, or whatever, but imagine this, like, to the best word for word translate. You know how long the Hebrew Bible is, right? Like, let's just start with the New Testament, because that's what he started with, right? The reason he didn't get you an Old Testament, because before he, got a chance, he started it. I read into that. I didn't get into like finding the validity behind it. It doesn't matter. It's not what this is about. Not about proving the validity of the Bible. It's about proving flat Earth. Okay. Why was William Tyndale's? Why does it still exist? I'll get to that. And why was it translated again from the same language? I'll get to that. Okay. So 3 years later, after King James is the translation. 7 years before that, King Henry VIII. Okay, King Henry VIII puts William Tyndale by strangulation, right, and then burns him at the stake. Makes a whole spectacle in front of the whole kingdom, right? 3 years later, must have some divine intervention or revelation or atonement or something, because he decides to go and allow this book that he put this man to death on, like, in front of everyone, to be taught in every church in the kingdom, right? It's what happened. It's only 3 years. I have no clue. Okay, but 70 years later, under a new king, it was revised from the same language, just like KJV to ESV. But the really interesting part is this. All right, so, like, the dialect in the 1500s was very close to this, but the vowels were slightly different. Like, they used more E's, less A's, stuff like that. Okay. So the part that really intrigues me is not just why, right? I kind of know why. We all kind of know why, right? But, like, what was manipulated? What was revised? And why, right? So specifically, like, there's a lot of commonalities between the two, right? Differences, like, slightly in the majority of it, but a lot of commonalities, right? But there are some that are completely opposite, right? And those have to do specifically with the shape of our realm, okay? Because in the William Tyndale's original translation of the New Testament, it specifically says, word for word, flat earth. EERTHE multiple times. My second pin video is the beginner's guide to this information. Then go do it all yourself. My name is Independent Research for a reason. Do your own research. Don't trust me in my word. Same thing. I'm going to speak for the host here. He knows this to be fact.
Oh yeah.
Don't trust anyone at their word. Go do your own research.
Look into it, build your own perspective behind it. For real.
That's really all I want.
It's all good, man.
To get out was the fact
that was great information. Great.
I got the CIA folder and I got the William Tyndale. I'm sure you got everything else that I already got.
Hey man, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna go to your page. I'm
gonna turn my camera off.
I'm gonna follow you right there. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go to your page, bro. I'm gonna use them. Watch. I'm gonna use them.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me, host?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Data blocked on TikTok, so sometimes I glitch, and you just let me know if I'm glitching. I can't tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
But
look, bro, I'm gonna let the next get stuff, man. It was
all right.
Please, for a minute.
If you can, just touch on a little bit. I'm gonna stay in the box, the chat. Can you touch on some more? I really want to learn some stuff, brother.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
Thank you, brother. Have a great day.
Sure.
Peace, love, and blessings.
Man. Peace, love, and harmony to you, bro. Man, all your blessings come to you. Be careful out there, bro. Be careful, man.
I love you.
It's all love, bro. Let's get it. It's all love, y'all. We gotta do this for one another, man. Keep it. Hey, how you doing? Hello? You still there? Yes. Probably fell asleep, huh? It's all right. We'll get you back on another time. It's all right. What? Bro, they just said she was removed due to violations of community guidelines. That don't even make sense, bro. What y'all talking about? I'm so tired of this nonsense. Straight nonsense. Y'all on everything. I'm serious. It popped up on my screen. Like, what? Just added this person up here. They didn't do anything. How?
Peace and love to all.
What's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well.
Yeah, I'm 16, and in 2020, I had a spiritual awakening, right?
Yeah,
And like my
it's.
life changed.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. How old are you, man?
Yeah, I'm 16.
You got to be 18 and up, man, to get up on the stage. You got to be 18 and up to get on the stage. 18. It's 420, bro. What? Hey, man. Say, man. Listen. We're going to take a little brief intermission. You understand? Yeah, I'm going to go get my mind right and things. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't make no comments and weird little accusations in the box and things. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a grown man and I do what I do. Just know I get up here and I continue to spread y'all the love and the true truth. You know what I'm talking about? That's all that matters, though. You hear me? Yeah, I need to go to bed. I don't need to go to bed with you, mad. I'm on here, suck. I'm debunking your word and things. You want me out the way? Yeah, I go pick your fro. My fro okay, though. Don't be mad at me, Jack. Come on now. Get back. But anyway, hey, right, say right, yeah, we gonna go together a little intermention real quick. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, it's time for a commercial break. Yeah, the dig is there. Yeah, period. Give me something to snack on the things, cause you know the munchies gonna jump in affected, man. Yeah, I'm talking about. But anyway, everybody. It's time for us to have a little commercial break. Go get your mind right. Yeah, come on back. Get you something to snack on and eating things. You know what I'm talking about? Get you something to drink. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, folk. What? I see you, bro. I ain't going to sleep, bro. You feel me? Yeah, I ain't, What you talking about? Come back realizing the earth is flat, gang. Yeah, all the way. You feel me? Respect, bro. Big respect, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I respect y'all too, all the way, man. Shalom, my boy. Shalom, all the way, man. You know, it's all about us, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because we are the universe. We are everything. You know what I'm saying? How are we that? Because we come from Most High Woman Source, which created the universe, y'all. We are literally specks of His energy. So what does that mean? We are a piece of everything. The past, present, and future is all tied in one. You understand this, right? You can literally gain all information and knowledge that you would possibly ever want from the universe. Any answer, any question you may have can be answered. You just have to believe and have hope that you will and can receive the answer. You are magnetically tied to the magnetic universe. So you're tied to the past, you're tied to the future and to the present. What does that mean? Any answer from the past, any answer that's in the future can be brought to you right now in the present. In the dig, believe, hope, and keep your heart open. Think with your mind's eye. You know what I'm talking about, man? See with your eyes, think with your mind's eye, and then you accumulate all of that you just took in. You know? Digest it, and then you come up with the answer that you feel fits due to this reality that you are in. Period. Good live, y'all try to keep it a good live. You know what I'm saying, man? I be trying to. I ain't going to bed. I'm gonna mute you in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? Yeah. I'll be back. Believe that, Jack. I'm just going to get the mind right. Y'all can't mess with me anyway. Period, man. Thank you. I thank you too, brother. I thank you too. Everybody that showed love, I appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all, follow my top gifters. You know what I'm talking about, man? I wish I can. Is there a way I can see who my top gifter was? Is there a way? Who's my number? Oh, yeah. I think it is, right? Is it? Yeah, my top gifter is Arkadolf. Y'all follow Arkadolf, man. Arkadolf was the top gifter of this live. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up, man. Follow the top gifter. Straight up. I appreciate everybody that was showing love, giving me gifts. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm doing this for us. I spread this knowledge for y'all to learn and take in. You feel me? So whatever y'all want to give me, it's just love back. I understand. I feel it, you know. That's all I'm spreading love. Y'all spreading love. That's all we doing is spreading love. Which we supposed to be doing though. Period. But for real. It's all good, bruh. Arkadolf, what you mean? Whoa, thanks, man. Whoa, thanks to you. Shoot, come on, man. It's a two-way street, right? We gotta keep it 100, man. We gotta keep it 100, bruh. But look, I'm gonna be back in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna just, take a little quick and brief intermission. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be back with it. Well, it is. I'm gonna keep it lit, probably till like 6 a.m. Straight like that. Love is all we got. Love and hope. We let go of love and hope, y'all. We done. No hope and love. Oh my good Lord. The world as we know it literally ended. Oh mamas. Love and hope go away. The world as we know it ended. We ain't got no hope with it. Wow. I hope I make it through the day. I hope this sucker come bring me this money he owe me today. You know what I'm talking about? And without hope, what we gonna do? Sheesh. Man, I hope the judge get my brother a slap on the wrist today. You know, we gotta have this hope, man. You know what I'm talking about? Without hope, y'all. Done. Hope and love is everything. Straight up. Everything. You get pulled over by the police. Man, I hope he don't bring up the fact this thing cracking this windshield and I get this crazy ticket. You know what I'm saying? Hope. Baby, we gotta have hope. Period. No one is perfect. No one will ever be perfect. Yeah. You're doing that eyebrow thing now. Gee, what you talking What you talking about? I'll be just talking, and honestly, I'll be just doing me. I don't even be paying attention to half of the things I'll be doing, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even be paying attention to half of the people that be in the live sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. People be on here, they be like people be in my comments sometimes after the lives. They be like, man, you can see who? I be like, bro, I'm not even gonna. I be so busy trying to, I'm focused on thoughts. You feel me? And shit, man, I'm letting the information try to flow through the way it's supposed to. I'm trying to focus on a whole nother level on things. I ain't got time to be focusing on relaying the message to y'all and reading the comments at the same time and keeping up with everybody saying in the comments too. I gotta relay the message to y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Stay on live, bro. Don't take it. Bro, stop playing. Mr.lostknowledge back in the house. Yeah, where you been, man? We been live for a minute. You missed the whole thing. You done missed the whole thing. Come on now. You gotta pull up, come back around. Dang it, what happened? Yes, brother, open your eyes that are wide shut. On mamas though, man. On mamas. I got something to add to facts. Hang on, bro. I'm gonna be back, man. I'm gonna be back so you can come back. You say go so you can come back. No, I've been here, love. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, you stop playing, woman. Woman, calm down now. You know what I'm talking about. Great life, man. That was a fantastic live. I think, yeah, you meant live, brother. It's all good Scoochie, though, man. Scoochie. It's all for us. I do this for y'all, bro. You feel me? It ain't gonna do no good for me to just hold all this information in. It's not gonna do any good for me. But I'm gonna do good by spreading this information with the masses. You feel me? So when my time of unaliving do come and I go be judged, yeah, man, I still get my pass into the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Because I did what was right for the people, not just for my selfish self at all. No, I didn't learn things and just went around and not try to share and help people out. No, man, I tried to literally for the F though. I ain't charging nobody for this. No, I tried to, you feel me, for the F on mamas. Kick this to the streets to anybody, whoever wanted to hear this on everything, period. Whoever wanted this free game, man. You know what I'm talking about? They try to tell people, oh, game ain't to be told, it's to be sold. You know what I'm talking about? Well, this here information and knowledge, man, I'm kicking for the F. It's all the way for free. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can pull up, man, take a seat. You did come get a big plate of knowledge, man, on everything. I ain't worried about it. I ain't tripping, man. Period. Because this ain't my home anyway. You dig? Yeah, man, I'm going where it's better off. Well, I'm going to be better off and where it's all the way better at. So it's Gucci. Y'all go ahead. Take this in. Eat, feast. You dig? Take this knowledge. Grow. On mama's a sin. It's Gucci. Straight up. I'm be back, y'all. You dig, man? We're gonna keep kicking this out, this knowledge for the ass. We ain't charging nobody for anything. How it's supposed to be. Period. I love everybody. I'll be back.